Yo, what up? What up? What up, PM Squad? Nope, we're not done yet. Nope. Gotta pay the toll fee for taking 2 days off. And that fee's a night stream. What up, Tater Tot? Good to see you, dude. First in the chat. What up, Jen? What up, Zella? What up, Emma? Floating rupees. Exhaustion's in the building. Welcome in, welcome in. PM Squad. What's up, Ghibli gal? Christine, Great Bambi. Oz. Bubbles. Welcome back, Bubbles. Good to see you. Do something a little bit offbeat. We're gonna do some Hyrule Warriors. A little bit offbeat. What's up, Yatsume? Brielbasaur, Sophus. Good to see you this morning, Sophus. Albino Black Bear, Gil Wen. Dear Diary, what up, Prof Unknown? PM Squad! All right, there we go. Just get a little bit of extra light going in here. What is up? We're gonna do some Hyrule Warriors. That's right. That's right. Just a little bit of something. What up, Dazzle? What up, Zane? Just Jackie. 16-bit Gamut. Sarcasm. Oh wait, dude. No, I didn't see any miscellaneous posts since I went live. I got off the computer for a little bit. What up, Lamestown? What up, Big Fuss? Nice. Bubbles, hope you get some good sleep tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Might be a little intense for sleep. The music choice will be a little bit heavy, but it'll be chill. It'll be chill. I wish you a good rest. A good restful rest. I'm going to look at memes real quick. What am I missing in here? Oh, it's a video. Okay. No fairy fountain slaughter. I mean, we could. Well, we could. We have that option. We have the technology. Assemble. What is up, Sammy Dot? I like your room. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. We put in some work. We got ourselves a nice little stream space. Oh, dang. Now this is also a little too close. You know what? We're just gonna move this monitor. Boom. Problem solved. Literally problem solved. Okay, perfect. My fridge freezer's an Ocarina of Time fan. I was watching the morning VOD and was bummed I missed today because of work. Freaking work, man. How dare they get in between the chat and the stream. Scumbags. What's up, Exhaustion? What up, Tim Terrific? Yeah. We gotta play some more Hyrule Warriors, dude. Let's go. We gotta play some more Hyrule Warriors. That's what we're here to do. We're here to play some games, man. I'm taking 2 days off in a row. I figured I can get my night tomorrow night. The truth is that the night before a day off is pretty special. I'm sure people can relate to that. And that was making me question. And then since I decided to go for 2, it felt like fate. This way, tomorrow night I'll get my night before a day off vibes. Tonight I'll hang out with y'all and then pass out here after the show. It'll be a good vibe. And then I think I'll be tired enough to just fall asleep after the stream, which is good because I want to get up early tomorrow. So I won't be too much of a degen tonight. Yo, what up, Raiders? Speaking of degens, oh. Hells. What did I do to deserve this honor? What did I do to deserve this honor? All right, so if y'all didn't know, there's a thing on Twitch, right, where you can get a machine that when you shout somebody out, you can get like a machine that like when you shout somebody out, it like plays a clip from that streamer's channel, right? And like it's pretty cool technology. It's something that it's been around Twitch for a long time, and I've never participated in it because it's just a little bit too much for the kind of show that I do. But Kells likes to use it, and it's pretty cool. I love raiding Kells because I always like to see what clip it grabs. So let's have a little bit of fun, and let's pretend like I have that on my stream, and let's go find a clip of Kells here. Oh God, it's gone. Ooh, what's this? Hello? Will it unmute? Look, I'm literally clicking the unmute button. What's happening? It's not allowed to be unmuted. I had the tab muted. Bye. Don't judge me. I'm tired, okay?
Gone. Okay, fine. Okay, all right.
What is this clip? What is this, so out of context?
Bye. Good is gone. Okay, fine.
Oh, you deleted your save file. What game? What game were you deleting?
Bye. Good is gone.
Dude, that's so funny, dude. You need this to be a soundbite.
Bye.
Oh God, it's gone. You need this to be a soundbite, dude.
Good is gone. Good is gone.
That's dope. That's dope. I like that. Oh God, it's gone. All right, let's do one more. Let's do not safe for work banana goat stream. Uh-oh.
I would change out, but you guys have no idea how long I've been waiting to be a banana.
What's happening? Is this against TOS? It's literally not letting me play it because I think it's against TOS. What's happening here? What is going on here? This clip is busted. What is happening? What was going on with that clip? Why wouldn't it play the clip?
Tomorrow stream.
Why wouldn't it play the clip, dude? What was
something that I learned in the past, so how the fuck am I supposed to pay this? So just to lay this.
What? Another one of your clips died. Okay, this is obviously a Twitch problem. Well, I tried, Kels. That's about the closest thing you're ever gonna get from me from a clip shout out, dude. Thanks for the raid. For the raid, dude. Kels is taking all clips down as we're trying to catch her. All right, sick. All right. So we finished the Palace of Twilight, right? Yeah, because it sucked. Of course we did. I remember this. So let me just give a quick introduction to the game for those that are going to attempt to follow. This is a hard game to follow if you've never played it, or if you've never played a game like it. But let me just do a quick introduction to the game. Before I do that, let me say welcome to the streamers, the raiders, the viewers, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. It's PM. I'm a pumpkin. After 5 PM, get your pumpkins in the chat. You know the deal around here. Holy heck. Thank you for the raid. What's up, Violet Purple? What's up, Feisty? Chow Dog, what's up? The Reaper. Good to see you back in here, Reaper. What's up, dude? Dragon Tamer, welcome in. Shamelessly Creative, good to see you. What's up, Mernin for Smiles? I think it's busted for a reason. I don't know. Twitch is just weird. I've honestly never had that happen with a clip before on Twitch. So like that was super weird. I don't know what was going on there, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it. Bananas going bananas. Cows is bored. What's up, Acorns from eBay? Welcome in. We're doing a little PM stream. For those that are new here, I don't normally stream in this time slot. I'm an 8 a.m. streamer, Eastern time, but we do night streams occasionally, and in the past, we used to do them a lot. Now they're kind of a more of occasional thing here. And we're currently doing a big Zelda marathon where we're playing a ton of games that I said I would play during our actual Zelda marathon week last year. It's been a while. And we're just slowly munching through these games. And this was one of the games that I said I would play. I was actually gifted this game by Princess Shroob here in the community, and it was unsealed until just about 2 months ago. And yes, this is my first time ever playing Hyrule Warriors. What's up, Rudy Dude? Welcome back. So Hyrule Warriors is essentially a Dynasty Warriors clone. If you don't know what that is, it's a big battle style game where you were put into a battlefield with other characters that you can control. You can call them your commanders, and you use your commanders and the NPCs to navigate the map and to not only complete objectives, but usually fight big bad bosses. This genre originated in games that were based from like the Chinese dynasties, and they were called Dynasty Warriors, and you would play as these old legendary Chinese warriors like Lu Bu, and you would slay hundreds and hundreds of enemies as you would do this somewhat tactical strategy style game. Because while it's hack and slash, you have to pay attention to the battlefield, the mini-map. I'm gonna have objectives that are gonna be screaming at me through the battle. Go take this point. Go fight this enemy. Go prevent this from being taken. Go defend this area. And it can be kind of overwhelming, and you'll notice when we start playing, it's gonna be hard to follow if you've never played a game like this. But I'll do my best to commentate over it and just have a good time with y'all. So this is the Zelda version. There's one for Fire Emblem, there's one for Zelda, there might even be others out there. And they took the concept of Dynasty Warriors and they made it into a Zelda game. So we're gonna be doing everything I just described, but in the Zelda universe. And we're kind of far into the game. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 missions. And I don't really know how long the game is, but we're getting there. So my point is if you are tuning in, you are picking this up in the middle of our playthrough. So if you're trying to follow the story, you're going to have to go back to previous VODs. And if you're on YouTube today, those VODs can be found at some point. I'll post them, and you can also find them in my live section because I've live streamed every session of this game so far. But enough about that, enough introductions. Let's just dive in. Now, I would like to say for the Zelda fans, this is actually really interesting. What has happened in the story, this game is not canon. FYI, the new one coming out later this year or next year is going to be canon. But anyways, so the story is not real. It's a pretend story that is meant to be designed like a what if scenario for the Zelda. Does that make sense? A what if scenario. What if this were to happen in the Zelda universe? All right, and that's what we're doing. And I can't tell you a ton about the story because I just don't really care. Not to be rude, I'm just it's not canon. Therefore, I'm not really that interested, but I can tell you that the story has started getting pretty cool. And when we got to this point, it's split into 3 different timelines. And we're going into all of the different timelines of the Zelda universe to prevent things from happening. It's weird. So we were in Twilight Princess, and we went into the Twilight Princess game from GameCube. We went into Death Mountain and Ocarina of Time, and we're going back there right now. And then we're also going to Skyward Sword. So if you're a Zelda fan, this is kind of cool. It's one game that's tapping into all of the universes in the Zelda franchise. And I honestly slept on this game for a little too long because this is cool. Who cares if the story's canon or not? This is neat. We're getting to step back into our favorite universes in a different light. This might be the closest thing we ever get to an Ocarina of Time remake. Let's be real. Don't let the leakers fool you, you know? Like, this is kind of cool. So I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of groundwork and a little bit of foundation to build on so you can at least try to follow what's happening today. Just ask questions and hang out and enjoy the show, all right? Because this is the kind of game where I go into it expecting us to all just relax and chill out. You know, it might not be the most relaxing game, but still, you know, the community itself is relaxing, and we're just gonna chill out and slay some of Ganon's demons. So we're heading to the Water Temple. This is where I left off. We're heading to the Water Temple, and it looks like we're gonna have a chance to play with a Goron, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I did any bizarre stuff, so let me just quickly equip my characters and do some stat stuff. This is what we would call prepping. This is a battle prep, and I'm just going to do some quick battle prepping. Again, if you can't follow this stuff, that's fine. This really is a complicated game. There's a lot of stats and skills and all sorts of crazy stuff going on. If you're into these, you know, kind of in-depth systems, this game might be for you, to be honest. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get Kokiri Sword level 3. And then let's go ahead and grab the Digging Mitts as well. Allows the warrior to inflict minor damage to enemies with their guard up. Whatever, man. I'll take whatever leg up I can get. This game can get hard sometimes. Makes the special attack gauge feel slightly faster. Yeah, whatever. Cough it up. Slightly lengthens the duration of Focus Spirit. Yeah, sure, whatever. Cough it up. I don't care what it is, just give me bonuses. All right, defense badges. So we're going to the Water Temple. Maybe we want to be reducing damage from the water element. That would make sense. And then maybe the lightning element, because maybe lightning will come to, I don't know. It would make sense if the enemies use lightning at the Water Temple, I guess. I don't know. We'll skip that. Assist badge. We'll hold on this for now. All right, training dojo. I'm gonna go ahead and boost the level of Sheik and make sure Sheik is nice and up there, because Sheik is pretty OP. And then the smithy. What can I do here? I don't think I'm doing anything here. All right, we're done here. And then what other characters are coming? Impa and this Goron. All right, let's see what other upgrades we can do. Darunia. This guy's a legend in the land of Ocarina. So we got to go ahead and get Darunia his upgrades real quick. But you do bizarre stuff every day. How bizarre? How bizarre? Da-na-na, na-na-na. How bizarre? How bizarre? Fastest way to age yourself, start singing that song from the 90s. That's a fast track to aging yourself. Can't stay long, but what's up? Yo, what up, Lucinda? Hey. How bizarre? How bizarre? Na 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 na. Yo, what's up, Mija? We're back. Pokemon Warriors? Pokemon Warriors would be sick. Dude, shut up. That would be cool. Why does this guy get all these upgrades? I don't understand. Oh, all these upgrades cost money. Oops, we're going broke. Whoopsie. Yeah, we definitely want 2 potions per battle. I think I can sell a bunch of weapons and stuff, so if I get really broke, I can just sell a bunch of weapons and stuff. We'll grab this. Definitely more of an early bird, but gonna lurk while I cook dinner. Yeah, no problem. You know, I make jokes about how the night squad and the morning squad, you know, being separate. I know a lot of y'all join both streams, but, you know, I make those jokes because there's no way I could ever expect people to join both. I get it for sure, yeah. Yeah, no problem at all. He's only a level 4? What? How's this going to be useful at all? We're just going to leave him at level 4. I'm way too broke for this. All right, and then let's go get Impa going. Ooh, Impa's already level 18. She's getting it. I used to think he was saying Habaza. Habaza? It sounds like he's casting a spell. Habaza, Habaza. Habaza, Habaza. That's funny. We had to learn the cha-cha to that at school. Oh my lord. We had to learn line dancing, and y'all got to learn the cha-cha. Like, I'm pissed. They made me do-si-do with some hoe, and I didn't even want to do that. She stank. All right, let's go. Lake Hylia, and we're going to play as Sheik as our main character. She's using the harp. Is there a way for me to change what weapon she's using? No, I just don't have any other choices. Oh, here we go. Light plus. Cool. Let's go. Here's some story for y'all.
At the fairy's request,
sorry the voice is so quiet.
Way to the summit of Death Mountain to rescue Princess Rudo. There, she subdued the Goron chieftain Darunia, who had temporarily lost his senses. Upon freeing Princess Rudo, however, Impa was shocked to learn the reason for the conflict between the Zora and Goron people.
Good to see you, Diddies.
The ancient water temple was teeming with monsters that poured from the Gate of Souls. What's more, the monsters were apparently led by Princess Zelda herself. Hoping to make sense of this disturbing revelation, Impa and her newfound allies...
Maybe she thought you stank? What's a wild chick? What's up, Ellie Rose?
Zelda, seemingly consumed by evil.
No problem, Sam. It'll be pretty chill evening, so... Alright, we're just gonna leave the music that they want to play in the zone. 60-minute battle limit. Alright, here we go. I'm scared, man. I'm nervous. I'm nervous and scared. I'm scared and nervous. Let's go. Yeah, I'm glad to be back, y'all. I was planning on doing a night stream either today or tomorrow, and it just all made sense to do it today. Alright, what are we doing? Invaders, and destroy them. This is so 2 years ago? This is so 2 years ago? Oh, Zelda's bad. Oh. Yeah, okay. Tears did it first. Oh, wait. Isn't this game like 10 years old? Not the Naruto run? Yeah, Sheik is a bit of a Naruto fan. Stupid Roku's not good on Twitch app, so I have to full-size Hylian. I'm on the tubes. Oh yeah, I've heard Roku and the Twitch app and Roku app is just not good. All right, let me check my combos because it's been a while. How do I do that? Tutorials? Settings? Current warrior info. Yeah, check combos. So I upgraded her a bunch. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 B attacks in a row. Or we can follow up the first 4 with Y. Okay. Let's try all 7 B attacks in a row. Shredded. Hit him with the harp. Harp his ass. Okay, that's not a bad combo. All right, let's try 1B followed by a Y. Okay, we get to a water spiral. 2 Bs followed by a special. We can drop a meteor. 3 Bs followed by a special. We can drop electricity. And 1, 2, 3, 4 followed by a special is like a dark attack. So we have different elemental attacks we can take advantage of, which might actually come in handy because there's probably elemental weaknesses for the enemies just as much as there is for me, right? Because we have elemental resistances and stuff, so that's cool. All right, let's go take out this outpost guard. Somebody's in trouble. Okay, let's go down here and help somebody. Oh, Princess Ruto. Let's go. Yo, leave Ruto alone. Those poor Skelly boys look kind of scared of you. Oh, they scared. Oh, they scared. Them Skelly boys scared. Oh, how do I use my bomb? ZR. Alright, Lizavul's shredded. Those Skelly boys scared for sure. Alright. Can we get this outpost, Captain? Yo, what's up, Elliot? Gonna leave the tab up as I head out to do some errands. Hey, Tater Tot, thank you so much. I try to go for at least 4 for every stream. I'll be upfront tonight and say I'm not sure how long we're going. I just wanted to be here. I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself tonight. So yeah, thank you so much for lurking. It really means a lot, especially during a night stream. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And hopefully we see you later, and if not, that's okay. Yeah, but I just know that I will always attempt to go for 4. So night streams usually go until 9 p.m.-ish, unless I'm feeling super froggy. Oh, you can lock on. Yeah, I can lock on. I just remembered. Alright, who am I fighting now? Another Lizavul's? Rescue Darunia. Alright, I don't know where Darunia is, but... sure. Alright, we have a bunch of enemies going insano. So we need to potentially move here. Let's try to get this outpost, Captain. So the minimap might be kind of small for the mobile audience, but if you look at the top of the screen, you can kind of see a little bit what's going on. So anything red is enemy, anything blue is friendly. Right? So that's like a basic way to kind of try to follow the map. And in most cases, our goal is to like turn these red diamonds into blue diamonds, because then that means that our NPCs own it. You see, so now this is a blue diamond, and now we have our own little captain that spawns here, and he'll protect this area. Meanwhile, you'll see that these red targets are on the screen. That means that these enemies need to be taken care of as soon as possible, right? So these are my targets essentially. And if you look at the right of the screen, right above chat, you can actually see my current objective, which is to rescue Darunia, and it shows 1 blue person and 4 red persons. So I don't even know what half of this stuff means because I'm still pretty new to the game, but I can infer that it's those 4 enemies need to be taken down while I need to protect that 1 blue individual. And then there's the King's Hall, which is just if they damage the King's Hall to completion, then I lose. There's actually a lot of different ways to lose. You can just lose by your character dying. You can lose by losing the objective. You can just lose by existing. I do that one pretty well. So there's a lot of different ways to lose. All right. Sheik was my main. I'm liking Sheik so far. Now, I am at a point in the game where they're forcing me to use certain characters, but I am liking Sheik a lot. So I say that because, you know, technically I kind of got forced into using this character. but I am liking the character. All right, so we got this keep boss to spawn. I gotta remember that I can lock in. I didn't need that health. That's okay. Yeah, I gotta remember that you can lock on to stuff. Working some extra hours to wrap up this project so I can have the rest of the week off. Nice, dude. That's a good trade-off. Yeah, what's up, Trips14? Good to see you. What's everyone getting into this evening? I know for most it's just a weeknight. For me, it feels like the weekend. Something's happening. I'm supposed to be escorting Rudo somewhere. Oh, into the temple, the water temple. We're going in, dude. First, I'm taking this enemy base. That's what I'm doing. So I can actually go to the map and I can tell Impa to start heading down there. So Impa, I want you to start heading there so I can switch to Impa when I need to here. Out of this project, it'll be what my new job is about, so I'm learning all this stuff and having fun. That's cool. That's a good feeling for sure. Rudo has temporarily retreated to search for the lens of truth. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not even paying attention to you, dude. Yeah, sure, whatever. Do what you gotta do, baby. Do what you gotta do, baby boo-boo. Now, should I be paying attention to her? Probably. But, you know, I don't care. I'm a rebel, chat. Working long as well. Today was busier than it had business being. Sorry to hear that, honestly. Oh, wait, there's a Skulltula. There's a Skulltula around here. Now, before I go look for it, I really do want to take this base real quick. Wait, what just happened? Zelda's strategy has closed the central hall. Okay. Alright, let's just get this keep so we can go forward. Open the floodgates. Oh, the floodgates are open. Oh, nice. What is this here? Hookshot power up. Yo, will you just summon the keep boss already? Sometimes I feel like it takes forever for the keep boss to spawn. Like, will you summon the keep boss? How many of these guys do you expect me to kill, man? What's up, Lunacy? Did you get the downtime you needed? Yeah. Hey. Everyone, I'm opening a chest. Stop everything. You have scoliosis? Dude, that's no good. I don't know much about it, but I hope you're okay, man. Sorry to hear that, Elliot. All right, where do we think I can find this Skulltula, dude? So can it be anywhere? Can the Skulltulas just be hidden anywhere? Oh, wait, I need a boomerang for this. Yeah, the Skulltula. Nice, that was for you, Dazabound. That was for you, dude. If you're asking why it was for you, it was for you, okay? Just stop. You got Tangy, you got Tangy on your shoulder looking like, I know. Isn't it cute how somehow where we put Tangy perfectly fit in the camera? I'm gonna be weird with you. I didn't plan that. I didn't plan that at all. I just put Tangy in the best position I could, and now she's just watching over my shoulder. It's dope. The best. Her picture is above your head. Yeah, it's so good. All right, nice. We got ourselves a captain here. Where's that ghost at? Wasn't there a ghost in here? Doesn't matter. We're gonna take this dude down instead. Shred it. Okay, we're attacking the air. Sucker, get aired. Alright, let's get that magic. Summoners have appeared? That's not good. So summoners are usually a big problem. Help us! Freaking Goron captain needs help. Okay, I'm coming, dude. How do I switch between characters? I don't remember. I think it's maybe ZL. Maybe the D-pad. We're gonna try in a second. Got some fighting to do. Right. Had to help out this captain. He was getting surrounded. Help! Let's look at this BMO statue real quick. These BMO statues gotta go. They're big problems. Dude, I'm throwing the bombs past the BMO statue. Alright, got it. A few minutes before rehearsal. Sup, dude? Okay, we can't go through there. So we have to go open up these floodgates. So let me command Impa again. This time I want you to go further down. I'll take the other side on. Okay, and that's how I switch characters. Okay. Nice, I summoned trees. What does summoning trees have to do with Sheik? That's a little confusing. We summoned a bunch of trees. I cast wood! Her real name is Treek? Okay, alright. What an entrance to the chat. Oh no, you popped in before, okay. What's up, Lunar C, by the way? Yo, Quay, hey, dude. Yo, M and Beyond, welcome to the PM show. Dude, all of these enemies, there's too many of them. Sometimes, I'd say the only thing about this game that I don't remember this feeling from playing the original, like, Dynasty Warriors, is I feel like the enemies just never die. Like, there's always a ton of them, no matter what. Just, like, lingering and, like, hanging out in this game. And it just messes with me, because I feel like I need to fight everything. I love watching Highland smash things since he's usually just so nice. Okay, we made it to the first floodgate. We gotta break through here. True. Okay, I guess because Sheik's a ninja. Yeah, true. I guess that's kind of a fair comment. Okay, Impa, I want you to keep going deeper. Get in here. make this happen. Okay, let's get rid of the rest of these enemies. Dynasty Wars is easy to see some leaders of the groups to get the rest of the group to retreat. Right, that's what it was. See, you're reminding me of the difference. Rudo's in danger. I think we're about to lose because I'm not going fast enough. I think that's what's about to happen. I think so. And if that happens, that's fine. It's not like we're that far in. Okay. Yeah, right. You would rout the enemies. You would rout the enemies because the leader would leave and then they would just retreat. But it feels like nothing wants to retreat in this game. Yeah, this is the definitive edition for Switch 1, but I'm playing on my Switch 2. I gotta go back out here and help somebody in need. Hopefully this is Rudo. It's not. Yeah, I think Rudo got trapped, and we're trying to open up the gates to help Rudo right now. Yo, don't just run past me, the other assault troop. You stop and you fight me, buddy. Side mission successful. Alright, let's switch to you. And let's get this gate open. She's just been watching these guys and not fighting them. Don't forget about me. I still require a rescue. All right, I'm coming. I've played a little bit with Impa, so Impa's got some cool combos for sure. All right. All right, and then let's double check and see what our combos are for Impa here. She goes all the way up to 7, but then she actually has 5 combos involving the Y. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. She's got herself a whole new combo. She said, yes, you did it. I can finally get out of here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send Sheik down here. And then we'll use input to clean up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's cool. What a sick tech. She's basically a Cloud Strife wannabe. 1, 2, 3. That's the orb attack. All right, let's go up here and clear this room out. Yeah, how you doing, Ginger King? All right, let's try 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I like that. And then let's try 5. Okay, that was 4 again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, spicy. You think there was only one character you didn't enjoy playing in this game? When I unlocked the bug girl, people didn't like her at all. Like in the chat, people were very clear about how much they did not like the bug girl. I didn't think she was bad. I just didn't really have time to use her. I was in the middle of fighting bosses and stuff. So it was just weird. She's like, here's this character user, but I'm like trying to solve problems on the map. Like, it was just not good timing for them to try to like get me to use the bug girl. It was weird. Just didn't feel like good timing at all. Yeah, Agatha, thank you. I couldn't remember her name. But like she seemed like she has potential, even though she was a little goofy. Nice. Ruto was almost dead. We almost lost the battle, I think. Because like Ruto was almost dead. I don't know how she didn't die, actually. That's pretty messed up. Like I feel like the game gave me a freebie. They're like, this dude hasn't played in a week. Just throw him a bone, dude. He has no idea what he's doing. I mean, I'm playing on normal, but this guy has no idea what he's doing. We'll throw him a bone. I'm suspended from work. Oof. Well, enjoy some Twitch and YouTube. Enjoy some gaming if you get into some gaming. I love that you can use your special like mid-combo at any time. So you can set up the nastiest combo and then just drop your special right after. Which is so sick. Alright, can we get a key boss? Yep, there we go. Ooh, we got a chest. Ooh. Can I open it, or is it? Oh, it has to be chic. Oh, I hate that kind of. It better be chic or else. All right, we gotta go beat Zelda. Let's go. I think we've milked this map dry so far. Unless there's more, I think we're done here. It feels like the commanders just don't do anything unless you control them, I guess. They just stand there and kind of look at the enemies. I don't know, it's weird. Let me go get this chest real quick. Naruto run status. Yo, what up, Majinx? Welcome in. It's barely PM here, but I'm honest. I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I mean, it's not. 5 PM isn't fully PM. I mean, I agree with that. My night streams actually used to start at 6. But I decided to push them back like up an hour because that was making it to where I wasn't getting to bed until 11 some nights, maybe even midnight. Because like you end the stream, like I'm not going straight to bed. So at least now if I go for 4 hours, I can be done by 9 and then maybe get to bed by 10, you know. So it just doesn't ruin the next day. Because that's what was kind of happening. Like that first year of night streams, I was just always tired. Because I was going to bed late every day. I was waking up late every day. It's just a mess. A fun mess, though. Some of my favorite streams. I think we have to go from the front. Yeah, we have to go from the front. Yo, what up, Terraform guy? I don't know what that music note means. Why is there a purple music note under my special bar? I don't know what that means. That's just like the weapon I'm using? Uh-oh, here comes Dark Zelda. Gonna get some gaming in on your day off? Sure, maybe. Most likely. Most likely a little bit. The Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. Eat bombs, nerds! Whoa, Zelda, chill! Alright, I'm gonna just leave you out there so I can fight your cronies real quick. Choir rehearsal. Getting ready for choir rehearsal. Yeah, I'll probably play some World of Warcraft. Maybe some Fantasy Life. Defeat the King Dodongo? Wait, what? What? They sent a Dodongo out? Alright, Impa, you gotta get up here and you gotta help out the King Dodongo. Alright. And I'll handle this. Ow. 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 Zelda, chill. Grab this real quick. Give me a full bar of this juice. Use it again. That's definitely one of my favorites. I had to bust it out since I wasn't green screening tonight. Oh. Would you say is the difference you feel between gaming on streaming and gaming on your day off? Oh, okay, Zelda, I get it. You are tough. You hurt me. Zug zug. Alright, nice. I leveled up so I didn't have to heal. I thought I was gonna have to bust out a potion. Zelda's got combos for days. She just locks you up in combos. What? Calm down, girl. Chill. You ain't got nothing to prove here, dude. Nice. Take some trees. All right, let's make sure the Dodongo fight's going okay. Whoa! That's a big boy! What is going on up here? What is going on over here? Come here. You better stop walking forward. Nice. Eat some bombs, dude. Zelda logic. Eat some bombs, dude. It worked. The bombs worked, dude. Zelda logic. Got him. That's the Dongo's weakness. They're hungry boys. No, stop. Oh, I'm not close enough. I'm not close enough. No. My bombs were just out of range. Got him. I wonder if my 3 attack will work pretty well here. Oh, never mind. Shredded. Because I was going to use my water attack on him. Because he seems like he might be a fire type. Don't just run for me. That's the biggest insult ever. That's so dumb. Don't just run from me, dude. He's the only League of Legends player on the battlefield actually going after the objective. Everyone else is pissed. Fight in mid lane, bro. What are you doing? Why weren't you there in the fight? And he's like trying his hardest to actually go for the objective. Nah, dude, get back here. Fight me in mid, son. What up, Perpetrator, checking in? I'm not even gonna stop attacking. I'm just gonna let you do whatever you want to do. I'm just gonna keep wailing on you because I don't know how else to fight you effectively. You're just a big baby. Get him. Water blade attack. Don't I? Isn't there like a dodge? There is a dodge. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, this dude's so close to dying. Well, just die already. Oh my god. Why did they have to make him such a tank? Just die. It's not that serious. What is that? What are you actually Dodongo from the caverns? You think you can just use spin attacks? Holy heck, this thing just takes it. I'm about to die. No, I lost because of him. I wasn't paying attention. Well. Give a purple music note which allows her to play the Nocturne of Shadow, which will make a surge of shadow energy that sucks in enemy near, and it does damage. And so if I see the music note, it's like a thing. Okay. All right. I see the music note. It's a thing. All right. This is before I gave the command. Man, fighting the Dodongo sucks. All right, you fight King Dodongo. All right, back to Zelda. I'm very thankful for the checkpoints in this game, though. I don't know for sure if Dynasty Warriors had that. I remember it being a lot worse when you lost. Alright, so I can actually dodge mid-attack. Nice, I just played Nocturne of Shadow. There it is. I did it. I just played Nocturne of Shadow. Nice. Help us! Okay, chill, dude. Alright, can I get some health or something? Over here. Oh wait, I have potions. How do I use this? Here. Okay. Help us! Freaking Dodongo. He's so dumb! Want a list of colored music notes? No, that's okay. Thank you. I'll catch up on chat in just a second. I'm trying to deal with these bosses right now. No, that's fine. I was just curious if it was anything crazy important. Which, you know, when it comes to efficiency, sure, it's kind of important, but... No, I'm fine. Take bombs, nerd. Yo, what's up? What's up, lemons and limes? Alright. Gonna fight you instead. How was I switching targets? How was I switching targets? Just like that, okay. That's actually very useful. Gotta get rid of the cronies first, just like every RPG known to man. Gotta get rid of the cronies first. Cronies gotta go, they're annoying, they just kill everything, they're in the way. I guess maybe this guy has like a weak point that I'm not paying attention to, but I couldn't even imagine this game on hard mode with how little damage some of these enemies take. Because I imagine just like most terrible difficulty settings, that's literally going to be the whole thing. The whole difficulty is going to be, we're just going to make everything have 3 times the health. Will you stop slapping and let me throw a bomb at you, dude? Okay, buddy. Maybe I can go after your tail. Maybe your tail is your weak spot, like in the game. Yeah, this guy takes 0 damage unless you stun him. Like, unless you stun him, it's like not even worth attacking him. Like, at this point, you're better off just watching him until he does his thing. Yeah, because like he takes no damage. At that point, you literally just don't even attack the dude. Just sit here and wait. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what they want you to do. Because, like, I'm not doing anything to him. If Ruda dies, I think we're out of luck as well. So we have to be careful about that. Nice. All right, we have to do that 2 more times, I think. Oh, here he goes. He's just leaving. Said, screw me. Think I'm fighting you, dude? Just leaves. He's got more important business to attend to. This guy's got more important business than the main player character. This fight got boring really fast. This is dumb. I think this is really bad. This makes me not like this game at all. Will you do the thing? The only way I can do damage to you? Sheesh. All right, now we have to wait for him to do that 1 more time. I guess I can practice blocking. I think this is how I block. Oh, here he goes again. Just walk away from me, dude. Like, no, I'm fighting you, man. Will you stop walking away from me? Oh my gosh. Oh, and my whole stream just started crashing. Sorry, y'all. I'm not sure what just happened. Some PM stuff. We're in the PM territory. PM stuff's happening. Alright, Zelda's just standing here menacingly. No blips on this end? Yeah. I dropped a bunch of frames. But like not regular frames. The internet's okay. Something probably tried to update on my computer because like your computer will naturally avoid your active times. So when I stream when it's not my active time, sometimes it thinks it's okay to like update. Does that make sense? It sometimes it thinks it's okay to like, oh, that program needs to be updated now. You don't normally stream at 6 p.m., you know. But yeah, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You don't usually use your PC now, so we're gonna do stuff that you didn't ask us to do. Yeah, exactly. So whatever happened, it made everything. Let me go ahead and pull up the event manager real quick and see. What the heck? Event viewer. King Dodongo is an odd one to fight because it usually seems that his attacks that open himself up for bombs is random. The other bosses usually have set patterns and more attacks that open themselves up. Yeah, that Dodongo fight was super awkward. I'm glad you said something because it just didn't feel good at all. Like, it's like, it really didn't. And you know, I'm not really a complainer when I game, but I hated that fight. Some Windows update garbage. You know, the usual. The usual errors. Error, we tried to update something. Nice. GG's. Next she'll tell me that Darth Vader's actually Anakin Skywalker or something crazy like that. Don't just make stuff up in our chat, dude. Be real, please. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. The reveal, Impa didn't even know? Link is in Zelda? So what? So what was who was fake Zelda? I wasn't even paying attention. Was fake Zelda just the Booba Witch? It was a whiz robe? What? Like just like a regular enemy? Just like a regular dude? Yeah, Wiz Ro. Oh, he's not just a Wiz Robe, he's Wiz Ro. Oh, he took the B off, so he's serious business. Okay, sick. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade Link. We finally get to play with Link. I'm not gonna lie, I chose the worst time to stop playing this game because when I came back, I was trying to play this game last time. Like the first time I played it, I did some beginning stuff, right? And then I came back and they wouldn't let me use Link, and they wouldn't let me change Link off of the magic rod because of like the battle I was in. And like all I wanted to do was come back and play as Link and destroy stuff. And I was like, oh, like, all right, like this kind of, you know, whatever, this is fine. And then like the story keeps going, and I have yet to be able to play with Link in like 5+ hours of gameplay. That's what I'm trying to say. For like 5, maybe like pushing 6 or 7 hours of gameplay, the game just hasn't let me actually use a sword and a shield with Link or play with Link at all. And I'm just like, okay, like, I get it, story stuff, but like, can you please let me play with Link in my Zelda game? So we're finally getting to play with Link after what feels like 7 hours of gameplay. I'm finally getting to come back to my boy. It's like, holy heck, dude. So I blame myself because I just took a massive break from the game, and then when I came back, I was doing story stuff, but that sounds about right. Yeah, like, dude, I'm just trying to play with Link, man. Can I just do that at all? Please, maybe. It's a Warriors exclusive character, Wizro. Wizro, the bro. Hope you're doing well, Duel Master D. It's just a rumor. All right, let's go. And now we get to switch back to the sword for the first time in forever, dude. Yes, we're back. We're back.
Link and his troops stepped through one of the portals, appearing in an era of fantastical sights. He had heard tell of a land in the clouds, but now he could see Skyward with his own eyes, though he was not the first new arrival. Overrun with monsters, the floating island faced imminent destruction. Though vastly outnumbered, Link did not hesitate.
Wizro?
He and his
Wizrobe?
allies leapt
Robe?
into the fray to
Rob?
save Skyloft from
Rob
disaster.
Boss? Dun, 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 dun. All right, we have a massive battle. This looks huge. I am not okay with this. This looks insane. How big is this? All right, let's go. Y'all ready for some nonsense, dude? Are we about to get in? So we're on the Sky Islands and they've been destroyed. What? This is kind of a cool perspective of Skyloft. Skyloft was such a safe haven when you play the game, you know what I mean? We're getting a chance to see Skyloft like in such a different light. This is neat. Let's go, Link, baby. Ooh, we're Breath of the Wild Link. We're not even regular Link. Do I get to change my costume ever, or did they choose for me? This song's good. I like the music. I will tell you this thing. This game does the music really, really well. These are some of the coolest Zelda remixes I've ever heard. They do a really good job. All right. I don't even know if we actually upgraded anything outside of... Did we even check to see if we could upgrade combos? Okay, I think we did, yeah. So we can do 7 regular attacks, and we can do 3 combos. Let's try them out. All right, we gotta unlock the owl statues. The owl statues are going to be very important. Master, I wait for you underneath the goddess statue. It's Fi. It's Fi for sure. Bay's waiting for us. Yo, unlock. Dude, why is it not? Dude, unlock, please. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this guy's not the guy to be testing it against because he keeps blocking me. I think I see the whole combo though. Dude, I don't care what you're doing. Just let me kill you. Alright. Let me clear these enemies real quick and then we're going to teleport to the bottom. Okay, not bad. So that's 3. Oh, we get a shot. All right. Let's go. Sometimes the bombs just go over their head. Mulgara theme is crazy. Whoa. So that's 2. What's 1? So 1's a 6 slash. 2 is like, oh, is that 2? That's cool. 3 is a classic shot, and then what's 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, do we not have a 4? I thought we did. Am I doing it wrong? No, we don't. We don't. Okay, I made that up. All right. Let's go over here. Protect this tower real quick. I mean, you can't go wrong with the classic Shiat, though. Like, that's, you know, if you're going to make Link in a Warriors game, you better give me the option to spin attack everything in sight. So I can't say I'm mad about that. Oh, that's literally just my special attack. Nice. Yes. I can just spam it. Dude, that's perfect. Thank you. All right. It seems like my main base is being attacked. They're being pretty sneaky here. And I might need to actually defend this real quick. There's a whole group in here. Nice, that was cool. It was cool that Wood hung out earlier, as long as he did. He mentioned you tonight. He said he enjoyed your vibe, and anyone who wants to see a cozy type of games to check you out. Oh, he gave me a shout out in his stream? Oh, cool. Yeah, it was pretty chill having him hang out. It's funny, it was real funny because we just, like, I wasn't planning on talking about the dude ever again. And then Rosie Poo just so happened to bring up his video and the whole controversy thing today. And I was like, yo, I'll share my thoughts on this because we haven't talked about it a ton, you know. And then 3 hours later, yeah, was it like an hour later? Yeah, it was like an hour later. He just like shows up. And I'm like, oh, that's like crazy. So that was cool. That was cool. The ears are burning. Yeah. All right, I'm actually gonna walk up because I want to go and take out this diamond over here. Special attack. Nice. Nothing but nothing left, baby. So I had a question from, was it you, Terrific Tim? Are you still out there, Tim Terrific? I was trying to answer your question before that boss fight. I know you tried to reword it. I honestly didn't. I really appreciate that. I was actually fine with the original question. I was just so confused by Dodongo. He really messed with my head. That fight was real weird for me. So, but you asked, is gaming for you in your free time different than gaming in your, on stream? And, so yeah, it is. All right. So ever since I became a streamer, gaming off stream has never been the same, for good and bad stuff. Right. So first off, nowadays, a lot of times when I game off stream, it's what I imagine a parent feels like when they go get ice cream without their kids. Any parents, can you relate to this? That's what it feels like. That's the exact thing I have for you. It's like when I game off stream, half the time I'm just thinking about how I'd rather be gaming alongside my community. And I feel like I'm being like sneaky. Like I'm sneaking some gaming without my community. So it's like a sneaky little treat. Like, yeah. Right? Like that's kind of the vibe. Like it's not 100%, but like that's a really good analogy for you to like understand some of like what goes through my head when it comes to gaming off stream. Right? But it's not a bad thing. I want to make that clear. It's not really a bad feeling. It's just a feeling. It's just like I feel like I'm being secretive. Like I'm sneaking some ice cream, you know, like. And then another thing to mention is sometimes it does make gaming off stream hard. and less enjoyable. And I also I tend to guilt trip myself because I game so much on stream. When I'm off stream, it almost feels like I should be doing other things, healthier things, or whoa, you're gonna kiss me? You know, it feels like I should be out walking, out, you know, I should be reading, I should be working, I should be doing anything but sitting down and gaming because I sit and game all day. Does that make sense? So the truth is like, yeah, like gaming off stream is weird as a streamer in my scenario. Like it's something I don't always get to enjoy the way that I used to pre-streamer, but it's never a bad feeling. But I will say that streaming does change your relationship with gaming. If you are a gaming focused streamer, it does change the relationship. It for sure. Not really for the worse though, but yeah, I don't think it's like worse or better. It's just different. There you go. There's your answer. It's not worse. It's not better. It's just different. It's just, I think of gaming different. I approach gaming differently for sure. Whether it's because, like all the things I said, whether it's because I realize like I shouldn't be sitting for another 3 hours. I just sat for how many? Or maybe it's because it's a game that I think I would like to share with my community. So I'll guilt trip and be like, well, I'd rather be playing this with my chat, so now I'm not comfortable playing it because I'm not with my chat, so I should probably stop playing it. Sometimes that kind of stuff will happen, right? Otherwise, I think that's all I really have to say about it. There was one more thing. I'm trying to think about how to word it. Okay, what are we doing, 5? What do you... Okay, we're summoning Levius. We're summoning the... Yeah, here he comes. So, the only other thing I had to say about it was... train of thought, brain. Oh, that's why I usually play games off stream that I don't play on stream. Sorry, brain. That's actually, so how this is, you want to know how I fixed that. So you asked, you know, does gaming off stream change when you game on stream? Yes. So now I can go further though, and I can tell you want to know how I solve this problem? I don't play the same games on stream. Pistachio ice cream, yes! You got it, dude. Pistachio ice cream instead of vanilla that the kids want. Exactly. So off stream, I end up playing all sorts of weird stuff. Like I play stuff like Into the Breach and like Faster Than Light and like stuff that like some people in my audience would like to see, but it's not necessarily the stuff that I play regularly. Another big example like recently is like World of Warcraft. That's the reason why I kind of don't, like, even though some people would love to watch me play WoW, WoW's kind of my little secret safe haven. And I think all streamers kind of deserve that little special safe haven, that game that's just theirs. It's their world. It's only for them. You know, and I think if you want to keep your passion for gaming alive, you got to have a couple games that are just for you. They're no one else. You're not commentating, you're not sharing it. It's just yours. And that's how I keep the relationship of gaming off stream healthy, is I just don't really play stuff that I play on stream. Rarely do I cross those worlds. You want to know an example of a game that I cross those worlds? Fantasy Life. Pokemon Arceus. Tears of the Kingdom. Games that I was so addicted to that I couldn't think about playing anything else off stream. And Miltank, I do still play Fantasy Life, but we haven't played it on stream for a couple weeks. I do still think about playing it on stream sometimes. It's something I would like to continue. I do play here. I should even go further to say I'd plan on finishing mastering all of the lives on stream. So I still plan on reloading, like loading up Fantasy Life and finishing those lives. Like I do, even if I do some of it off stream. So yeah, you're gonna get more Fantasy Life. It's just gonna be very sparingly and not too often. Also, can we get some love in the chat? Miltank, you were super patient waiting for an answer. And we don't compliment that enough as streamers. If anybody has a free hand, just a little bit of love. Thank you, Miltank, for being patient. You waited all the way until I was done answering Tim's question before you asked again. That was cool. I actually really appreciate that. Like, thank you for being chill. Thank you for understanding that I'm chilling right now. And yeah, Fantasy Life is something I still plan to be playing. Just, I'm not playing it as much as I was, but I just loaded it up off stream. I just loaded it up off stream yesterday. So it was chill. Oh, thank you, Maddie Senju, dude. I used to play WoW, but I walked away from it. Yeah, I walk away from WoW and come back every once in a while. I'm right there with you, dude. No problem at all. And I do play Alliance. I have played Horde, though, but I was always an Alliance main. I was a Dwarf Hunter, and then I was a Night Elf Rogue. Then when 2019 Classic came back, I did a Tauren Druid, and it was really cool to see the other side of the game. And then when I came back again, I'm back to Alliance. So right now I'm playing a Night Elf Rogue. All right, let's go to 5. 5 might die here. For the Alliance, yeah. What's up, Elementalist? How you doing, Pixie? Hey, welcome back. What's up, Bree Cheesy? Isn't that why you got your standing desk? Right, so the standing desk actually helps a ton with working when I'm off stream or gaming when I'm off stream, correct. Yeah. So it's not as bad as it once was, but I'm a shameless gamer though, chat. And I know I made it sound like I'm healthy, but like I'm not. Like, I'm a shameless gamer. I'll sit here and stream for 12 hours and then I'll game for 3 more. I've done it before. Like, especially like Tears of the Kingdom. Or like Arceus, like our Fantasy Life. Like I'm shameless. Like when New Horizons first came out, I was the same way. New Horizons first came out, I was waking up at 3 in the morning to play that game. So yeah, like to be fair, I'm pretty shameless. Like I'll stream for 8 hours, I'll game for another 6, and I won't even bat an eye. So I am trying to be healthier though. Like I am truly actively trying to get up and get off my butt more often and like not sit in front of screens as much. Like I really am trying. I want to be doing what I do for a living for a long time, so I realize like, you know, I have to be somewhat smart about this. When a game grabs you, I say run with it. Oh yeah, and I'm never gonna change. That's how I've been my whole life. That's right. That's right, dude. That's the degenerate in me. If a game grabs me, I just let it grab me. 100%. No shame. It can be dangerous sometimes with games like WoW, but it is what it is. I'm a pro sitter. I like that. That's funny. Nobody's ever been able to keep up with me in gaming in my life, though. So it's not like it's new news. You know, and that's not like a challenge. It's just the facts. I think I need the hook shot to get a special on these guys. I just use Hylian as an example of Twitch to a retired submarine captain. Wait, what? We have a couple Navy vets and stuff that pop in here. I think Spartan was Navy, Artifice as well. Yeah, what about you? What about you though, Miltank? Are you still playing Fantasy Life? Is that why you were asking? Yeah, I love that game. I just loaded it up yesterday and was so happy that I loaded it up. I was so happy. It was such a good decision. All right, let me get this teleport statue so I can come back up here. And then we got to go stop. We got to go stop the... We got to go stop the saboteurs from getting to the base here. I think we're about to get interrupted with the cutscene. Yeah. Thank you, Maddie Senju. How you been, dude? Did I miss you popping in, bud? Dude, it's good to see you, Maddie Senju, with the gifted subscription tonight. Freaking go, baby. Thank you, man. I really do hope you've been well, buddy. All right, we're just gonna run back. I don't even know if I need to teleport. It's not like I'm that slow. We'll be fine. Super busy with work and weddings and stuff? Yeah, no problem, dude. How many times did you get married? That's weird. I thought you just get married once. You said plural weddings. I hope life's been treating you well, man. Missed being in here? Oh, dude. Always nice to have you back. Treasure may be located in the rock face keep. Treasure may be located in the rock face keep, huh? Get over here. Nice. Nice, dude. That was sick. No, don't miss. Shredded. Fi's in danger and needs aid immediately. It's like, dude, I gotta deal with these keep saboteurs though, dude. I can't get to Fi right now. All right, I can try to get to her. Hopefully we don't lose this match here. They usually tell you with enough time to do what I'm doing. So I should be able to get to her here. Get this freaking chieftain here. Nice, you can attack him while you're in the air. Digimon survive? I've heard good things about some of the recent Digimon games. I feel like Digimon stopped being a kid thing a long time ago, for sure. Right? Like, Digimon started off as like a weird competitor to Pokemon, but I feel like since has like, it's just kind of embraced the fact that like the people that still care about Digimon are just like kind of on the older side. How's the backwards compatibility gameplay? Of what? Of this game, Jupi-san? I'm playing this on the Switch too. It's really good. It's taking full advantage of the Switch too, at least what it looks like. It's beautiful. Nice. Yeah, Daz, when the Switch 2 first came out, there were a couple reports of games that had like issues on the Switch 2 that they didn't have on the Switch 1. But it was only a few games. Like, let me try to think of the one. Hold on, there was one that was glaringly, obviously having trouble. It was... Hold on. It was an RPG, and there was a bunch of fragmenting. Like the polygons and the textures were like flickering on the Switch 2, but they never did that on the Switch 1. It was like something along those lines. Digimon definitely grew with its audience. Yeah. I think so. So yeah, I think there might be a few outliers, right? Is that the way to word that? A few outlier examples of games that don't function the way that they maybe should on the Switch 2, like the way you would expect on the Switch 2 for whatever reason. But I haven't heard much about it. I will tell you this. I'll actually look into this and post it in the Discord for you, Joopy, and anybody else. Listen to this. There's actually a community document getting made right now where everyone's making a point to document every game that has a noticeable like increase on the Switch 2. Like the gamers are coming together to like play every game possible and say this game is noticeably running at 60 FPS. This game's actually running at 120 FPS and handheld. This game is running this well. Yeah, like you can, I don't know how to find this document. I just found out about it the other night. But there are people that are out there doing their diligence to get like information on exactly how games are running. Yeah, it's gonna take a while before it's all the Switch games, but yeah, that their goal is to do it with every Switch game. So that we all know, like, okay, this game is running better, this game is running the same, maybe this game has an issue. But again, just like Daz has said, it's not like there's a ton of games with issues. Just keep that in mind. It's not like there's a ton of games with issues. It's just, there's a couple games that I personally heard had some weird graphical flickerings here and there. And that was it. I haven't heard much else. I really hate these flying dudes. I really hate these flying dudes. Welcome back, Tater Tot. Hope everyone's doing well. Busy at work, now doing chores. Does it ever end? Aw. I hope your evening is nice and smooth tonight, Cozy. Good to see you popping in here, dude. What just happened? Did a bunch of enemies just get spawned and they're running past me? Will you stop running past me? Oh, there's a dragon over here. It's Volga. Volga's back. This guy, we fought this guy before. This guy's a badass. This guy's rocking a Super 6 spear. This guy's super cool. Volga's super cool. You think we're getting a September Direct? I think September Direct makes the most sense. I think they might announce one. I think they could go as far as announcing one next week. As soon as next week. That's a little bit of a wish list thing from my end. And the only reason I'm even thinking this way is because of stuff that some YouTubers put into my brain. Because so Gamescom is happening at the end of the month, and what Nintendo is showcasing games at Gamescom, and there's even going to be playable demos of games that we don't have release dates for. So now a couple of the YouTubers that do gaming news, some, you know, reliable people, just speculation, they are saying, well, if Nintendo's going to be letting people play games that don't have release dates, that's a little weird. So what are the chances that maybe they're going to announce release dates for some of those games before, right, before maybe Gamescom happens? And if Gamescom is happening at the end of the month, then that means that there's this week and next week before they potentially maybe give us some release dates for some games. Now, the truth is that Nintendo can do whatever they want, and there's just because they have just because they're letting people play games doesn't mean that they're going to be announcing anything, right? So, you know, it's just speculation, really, but I think it's pretty powerful speculation. It's pretty powerful, I think. I think there's something pretty powerful about the idea, like, yeah, like, they might want to give us release dates for these games. They might actually want people to know when they can buy the games that they're letting people play. So I enjoy the speculation, and I'm leaning into it a little bit. So I think maybe next week they're going to announce a direct. I was even thinking they would announce one today, potentially. I don't think tomorrow will happen, but knowing my luck with my days off, let's all be real, it'll happen tomorrow, and then I'll be here on Thursday. Let's all be real. So, but we'll find out, won't we? We applaud your sacrifice. Yeah. So that's what, this guy completely healed since I was last here. Dang, that sucks. I had to leave partway through the fight because I had to help Fi. Okay, dude. What are you in Superman mode? What? Holy heck. What? That wasn't even a full potion. What kind of potion was that? It gave me like 3 hearts. I'm just trying to kill a couple dudes, dude. What? Holy heck. That's about, get out of here. So we're gonna find out. Dude, he is hitting so hard. What do you even do against that? You don't fight that, I'll tell you. Can you please get out of here? How many times do I have to kill this bird thing? Oh my god. Alright, I gotta go. I'm just gonna literally leave Volvagine here because I can't fight him. I don't know how do you stop him from being super OP like that? He's glowing red and hitting me for like 6 hearts at a time. Like, do you even stop that? What is that? All right, I need some hearts here. Let's go to the Great Fairy. Oh, you know what? I probably need the Great Fairy. Yeah. The fairy fountain just opened up. I might need the fairy fountain. That's what it is. That's exactly what's going on. I was heading that way anyways, so Oh, Fi said she's gonna distract Volvagine. I don't think that's gonna go over well. She's gonna end up calling for help soon. Okay. Do you think it'll be a couple years till we get a special edition Switch 2? Yeah, I don't think they are going to do anything like that anytime terribly soon. Especially with the current state of like our weird economy and stuff like that. And especially with like how... Like, I don't know, I just feel like they're going to focus on just selling Switches and not making different versions of the Switch to sell right now. But to be honest, I'm kind of talking out of my neck here. I don't really... Who knows, right? They could announce one tomorrow, you know? All right, let's go. So she shocked them with lightning for me. I really thought that the solution was going to be to make me more powerful. Is it okay if I'm a little disappointed by the solution? I thought she was going to make me more powerful, not just hit him with a lightning bolt. What's up, Nembo Tavi? Since we got an AC Switch edition, do you think we'll get an AC edition on Switch 2? That's a really good question. I don't see why not, because Animal Crossing is just massive, dude. Animal Crossing is just a super popular IP, and I think there's probably a good chance they'll release another Pokemon one. I think there's a good chance they'll release a Splatoon one. I think all that stuff's on the table because it's kind of like a why not situation for me, I think. It doesn't cost them more to necessarily do that. Like, the cost that it takes for them to make special consoles isn't probably that much. Like, sure, it's probably a thing. Like, it probably costs them a little extra money to produce, you know, because they're outside of their normal production line or whatever, but I actually forget you can even block in this game. What are you running from me, dude? What is this? The boss AI? Alright, let's just go magic. Yeah, it was weird that AC got a special edition. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, in that sense, AC was kind of a one-off. For sure. Maybe Animal Crossing Special Edition Switch was kind of a one-off. Like, maybe, because it was kind of weird in the first place. But I think in general, special editions are on the table always. You know, that's my opinion on it. I think no matter what, because I don't think it takes them a lot to do that kind of stuff. And Nintendo's not afraid of only selling so many of something. Like, heck, they made the digital version of Mario 3D All-Stars a limited time. You know, like, they don't care. Like, they'll make 10 of them and just be like, deal with the scalpers, nerds. Yo, what's up, Ayla? Do you think we'll get another market crash? Esque event in the US? I don't know. It feels like we will, doesn't it? It feels like it. Like, in the current state of things, it feels like that's maybe the direction sometimes it feels like we're going, but I unfortunately just don't know enough about our economy and stuff to really comment on that. I could tell you like my hunch, but even that is so baseless, it's not really worth sharing. I guess at the end of the day, I think that, sure, I do think that's a possibility. And it kind of does feel sometimes that like things could maybe go in that direction because like everything's going up in price and the housing market's in such a weird place. But from what I understand, what caused the original 2007 stuff that happened, that's not going to be the cause. So like if it happens again in America, it's not going to be because of the same reasons that it happened in 07 or 09. Now, I don't think it'll ever be like Great Depression status, but like market crash, sure. Right? Because like what happened, I think it was like in 07, there was like, we had like a, what do they call it? A downturn? I don't know. There's a word that they use, but. Yo, what's up? How you doing today, Hoshikage? Good to see you, man. Yeah, recession. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, like, I think a recession is always kind of on the table because our society in America is weird. But I don't think a Great Depression type thing will ever happen again. Probably not. Not one that'll affect us the way that it did back in the 1920s. No, I don't think so. Maybe again, I don't really know at all what I'm saying, but I don't think so. But yeah, maybe like a recession where things are just super weird for a while, right? Sealed Grounds, are we going to see Hylian's favorite boss? You know they're going to make me fight this thing. Obviously. Because they're sick in their head. I had to fight the thing 17 times in Skyward Sword. Of course they're going to make me come and fight it again. Obviously, that's exactly what every gamer wants. Lack of regulation equals economic crash. That's the way our current political state is leaning. Away from regulation, so it concerns me. Yeah. So like, I think maybe a recession's probably something that's worth like thinking about. But I don't know. I don't know if it'll go any deeper than that. Yo, enjoy your lurk, Sweet D. All right, Fi's boosted up. Let's go ahead and get Fi a potion here. Hopefully we can get a new potion for Link. We weren't able to get potion level 2 on Link. I guess we're missing like an item. So that's pretty sad. Go ahead and get some upgrades here for Fi. We're going to be playing with Fi. Is Fi going to be dancing all up on him? Is this going to turn into the next entry into the Step Up series? Are we about to get into some dance battles on him, dude? Are we about to dance battle on him, dude? I think we're about to dance battle on him. All right, let's go. All right, did we get a new sword? No. Actually, before we do this, let's actually level up Fi a little bit. Because we might actually get forced to use her, and she's literally level 1. Which is absolutely disgusting. Let's put her up to level 10 at least. Yeah, plus 45 strength is a lot. Like, thank goodness we did that, because otherwise she would have been hitting like a wet noodle. What would her signature move be? Hair flip, step up 7, Hyrule hustle.
And together they drove away the Dragon Knight Volga. But despite the
What's up, Pasto?
Girahim managed to slip away in the chaos.
Ooh.
Hoping to destroy Girahim and close the Gate of Souls, Link
Hope you're doing well today, Isabel Izaros. Hey, I like your name actually. It's cool.
Quickly in order to catch up to their quarry.
I know you've been here before, though.
That was when Girahim sprang his trap.
Minecraft mac and cheese ads. Yum. Oh, look at this big battle. Oh, this is literally the sealed grounds. We all know what's going to happen. In the middle of the battle, it's going to summon in the center of the battlefield, and I'm going to have to run down there and fight him before he gets to the temple. They're going to make me do exactly what I did in Skyward Sword. I know it, and I'm pissed. Yeah, they're gonna do the exact thing they did to me in Skyward. All right, so Fi can actually be commanded here. Let's go ahead and send Fi up here. And let's go ahead and have you fight the Stallmaster. Meanwhile, we're going to start taking diamonds. Let's go. Oh, and Girahim's already here as well. Temple gates look impassable, but I bet they'll open if we defeat the gatekeeper. So we're looking for gatekeepers. We're looking for gatekeepers. Okay. Have we having a good Tuesday? Yeah. I had a great morning stream. One for the books, a memorable morning stream. I like to leave my... When I'm taking days off, it's super special and important to me to leave things in a certain way. And today's show was beautiful. And then otherwise, I'm happy to be back for a nice night stream and hang out with y'all for a little bit. Our second special attack is so good. Because it gives us like a nice ranged attack. All right, the Keep boys are back. Let's go get this diamond down here really quick. And then let's switch to Fi and command Link to go up here and take this diamond. And then I'm gonna deal with these Stallmasters. All right, let's see what she's about here. So she's got 7 attacks and 4 specials. Okay. All right, looks like we need boomerangs for Stallmasters. No, I don't want to switch. What is she doing? What is this? What is this craziness? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang, I couldn't see the 7. Exactly, Nembo Tavi, dude. Because literally. All right, let's go ahead and take this keep. All right, meanwhile, Link, go ahead and step up and do this. I think this is how this game is kind of meant to be played. Is like they want you switching back and forth pretty regularly between the different characters. And then you just use the commands to get you in like the position you want to be in. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of this Deku Babu because these things need to go. All right, boom. Something about a keep boss. That's not good. All right. Let's switch. Let's get Link all the way down here to figure out what's going on down here. Just go take this keep. Get this cannon keep, Link. You gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. Nice. We turn into the sword. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat, actually. right. All right. Let's go take care of all these enemies here. Boomerang. Nice. That was perfect. Maybe every hero has a specific item that they prefer to work with. Just in general. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, you have to choose your items per enemies, like bombs. But maybe, like, if you sit down and really think about it, there might be one weapon per enemy that's, like, per hero that's maybe preferred. All right. Shred this. Loving the strategy. All right, get rid of this dude. I actually just met up with Link on accident. All right, so we could switch back to Link, and then let's send Fi up here to deal with this target. The way the enemies go flying backwards in one fell swoop is satisfying. This game is pretty satisfying. Yeah, Pixie Rose. It really is, right? What's up, Damiko? How you been, man? That's the whole thing about Dynasty Warriors games. They've always been super satisfying games to play. Because just the nature of shredding hundreds and hundreds of enemies, right? Like, it's so good. Boom. Let's go ahead and make sure that this keep doesn't get taken, because it seems like people are trying to invade here. Okay. All right, and then let's take Link and let's get out of here. In fact, I'm actually going to switch, and then I'm going to command Link to head over here. And we're going to get this diamond. And then we're going to fight this dude here. Gatekeeper's got to go. Not having the best day? Aw, you got food poisoning? That sucks, dude. I hope you feel better soon. I hope that while the boyfriend was in town, that it was, at least you had a good time. But not an ideal way to end a trip, to be sure, right? Why is there just so many enemies just hanging out in the field? Like, I feel like there's way too much of that in this game. There's just tons of enemies just hanging out, just sitting around out here. Like, where are they all coming from? Look at, dude, I just killed them all and they just respawned. Oh, so my special attack makes me have light damage. Oh, it puts a timer up where I do like extra light damage. That's super interesting. All right, looks like something's happening. We're being attacked by something pretty bad here. I need to go back and pay attention to this. What is this? What's going on here? A turncoat soldier. Wait, what? The soldiers turned on me? Dude, what kind of trash? You're not a Hyrule Warrior. You're just a phony that looks like a Hyrule Warrior. Be gone, son. Be gone, son. Who do you think you are, dude? Dude, another faction of Hyrulean forces have turned traitorous. Dude, what is happening? How? This is crazy. This is a crazy battle. Everyone's turning on me. Dude, Girahim's going nuts. He's having a freaking blast. Trader's leader. We must find him and neutralize the threat. Find the turncoat leader. Okay, that helps. All right, can we clear up these enemies here? This is so many enemies. All right, I'm gonna go unlock this teleport point because I think it's gonna be important to grab this. And we have to go defend some bases. We're about to lose this battle for sure. All right. Fi, I want you to go down here and stop this, whatever's going on down here. And actually, I probably should have Fi go back and defend down here. For sure. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then Link can continue to do his thing. And then they're like, here's a Skulltula. Like, dude, I can't go get a Skulltula right now. I got turncoats. I can't go find a Skulltula. I got turncoats to deal with. Nice. I think I just leveled. All right. Go, 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 go. Special here. Turncoat soldier has forced the Goron captain to flee. That's okay. Yeah, we'll be just fine. All right, let's go and get some of these bases before they get taken over. Yep, here they come. Nice. All right, keep boss. Take that. All right, let's drop this keep boss real quick. Okay. I'm actually going to run down here and grab this diamond in here. That just feels like something I need to do. I don't know why, but it just feels like I need to get this. There's so many enemies around here. It might not make a big difference, but... Looks like there's something I can bomb over here. Ooh, nice, a chest. Gold Skulltula has fled. Yeah, whatever, dude. Playing Resident Evil 2 Remake while watching, and this music is making the Mr. X chase so much funnier. I bet, dude. I bet. That's so funny. Alright, let's go over here and kill these dudes. There's too many of them surrounding my captain. Alright, and then let's go ahead and do this again. We're going to command Link this time to run up here and stop whatever's going on here. And we're going to switch over to Fi, and we're going to take care of business here. Mr. X is stressful, yeah. All right, nice. Keep saved. Let's go take out this outpost captain real quick. Man, this was cool. This was an intense battle. Like, I was not expecting my own team to turncoat on me. Like, this got crazy scary. I was for real worried for a second that I was about to just lose. All right. Switch over to you. Go to command. We're going to send you to this diamond. And then Link, let's go ahead and get this chest, baby. What's up, Elysiana? Hey. Good to see you, Jade. Silver Knight, welcome back. We're doing a little cheeky night stream. Welcome back in here, everybody. And of course, welcome in here for the first time this evening. If you are just tuning in. I'm getting a little bit better at the fighting, and it does help. Like, there is actually skill in the game, which is fun. It's not just hack and slash as much as it looks. If you can properly dodge the bigger enemies and stuff and open up their weak points, it does make the fighting more intuitive and it feels better. Like when you're succeeding and all that. So I will say that does feel pretty good. Shredded. You must be cereal because you're nothing but shredded wheat. You want to be dunked in milk? Piffed. Come on, that was good. Don't even pretend like that wasn't badass. It was pretty stupid. I'll admit it. I'll stop lying to myself. If there's one person I'm not gonna lie to you, it's myself. It wasn't good, it was great. Okay. Nice alley-oop. Thanks for that. All right, he's shredded. What's going on in our keep again? Will you? Oh my lord. Can you please stop these guys from entering our keep here? Please, Fi. Do something more than yell at me about my batteries being dead. Please. Want to get dipped in milk? Okay. All right, meanwhile, we're just fighting the lowliest mobs in all the land here. Because there's so many of them, I'm just stuck fighting the scrub squad. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm just fighting the scrubbiest dudes in existence. All right, here we go. Where's he at? The turncoat leader. Take it easy. I'm going to go figure out what to do with the rest of the evening. Yo, see you later, cool legendary. As always, lurk if you can lurk, and if not, no worries. All right, sick, dude. Smooth. Turncoat soldier finally goes down. Whew. So I think we're going to get access to Girahim soon. Actually, we already have access to Girahim. We just literally couldn't get up there because there was too much going on. Yeah, here we go. Holy heck. Congrats on saving the allied base. Thank you, Bogarts. What is this dude singing to himself? The enemies figured out my plans. Okay, buddy, we get it. We get it, edgelord. Every once in a while, we see one of you on Twitch. We know what's happening. We get it. Oh, God. Well, at least Link is literally getting sent there right now. Link is in the middle of the battlefield there. I bet you this is one of those things where we're not going to fight this thing, though. And instead, it's going to be like, we have to go maybe do, like, go get the ferry or something. Like, who knows? We're about to find out, though. All right. Let's clean up some of these dudes so we don't lose our outpost here. I'd like to clean up some of these dudes so I don't lose my outposts. And then we'll go switch to Link. We actually might want to use Fi because of her light damage, huh? To fight that thing. All right, command Fi. I want Fi to go here. I want you to start making progress, Fi. And I'll switch to Link, and I'll start doing the Lord's work. Yo, what's up, Carmi? Dude, how you been, man? Just to make sure not to fall through the cutscene this time around. Dude, that still to this day is one of the worst things that's ever happened to me in games. All right, let's go. I guess in this scenario, we just ignore all the big dudes. Okay, what is he doing? Did he just fall? Oh, he's doing the thing from the game. All right, I got his toes here. What do I do now? Okay. He grew his toes back. I guess I wasn't fast enough. Okay. This is dumb. I already hate this. We have various weapons to use against the Imprisoned, but only if it's mobile. So defeat the Imprisoned. I don't fully understand what you want me to do here. So you have... Okay, the Grusinator. After capturing a keep, get close to it with the Grusinator. Okay. So we have a keep. Where's the Grusinator at, then? Okay, here it is. Okay, and now I have to run all the way back to him, I assume? Do I attack him? Yeah. What is happening? What? Oh. It said, attack the Imprisoned's toes. They called them toes. Confirmed these are, in fact, toes. In case you were wondering. In case you were wondering what these were, dude, they are toes. No, I don't want to switch. No, I'm just trying to drink my potion. All right, we have to be careful because this thing hits really hard. We can't just spam. We have to, like, dodge attacks. Okay, it's slithering. We're slithering. I didn't think it could slither if I had it stunned. Okay, we have to go up now because it's going to start flying, right? Is it going to make me watch another cutscene? No, it's not flying. Okay. Okay. This thing needs to figure it out. Yo, beat 'em ups. Whoa. Oh, we gotta dodge these attacks, or we're gonna go down. Nice, toes down. Don't worry, beat 'em ups. The toes have been sundered. Don't worry. I know you were worried coming in here. You were probably like, dude, he's got to get rid of those toes. Don't worry. The toes are taken care of. Don't worry about it one bit. Don't worry one bit. What's up, Raiders? Hey, we're doing a little PM stream. Ow. All right, I need to go get all these hearts because we're beat up. We're beat 'em up. Oh no, he said it. He said the thing. Okay. All right, for real though. What's up? What's up, Raiders? How we doing, dude? How was y'all's show? How was your chatting? What? That didn't work at all. What happened? All right, we need to be careful. Oh, this is not good. All right, I actually have to run and find health. That's not good. If we go to a keep, there's probably health there. This just got real bad real fast for me. Uh-oh. You can hold the dodge button to sprint. Oh my lord, I had no clue. I had no clue. All right, let's go back and try again. We just have to be a little bit more dodgy. How you doing today, Analea? What's up? What's up, Rune? How you doing today, Runic? Dave, nice. Oh, he's doing the flying thing. Oh, okay. This is actually okay, because what's going to happen here is we get to go to another keep, and then we can maybe get some healing, and then we can just blast this guy in the face. So this is actually not a bad deal. I just hope there's some healing in here. There is. Because I already drank my potion. Dude, I'm trying to use the thing. It's not letting me use it. What? Hello? Okay, now I can use it? What is going on in this game? What's... I'm trying to do what you told me to do, and you're like making me feel like I'm doing it wrong. Like, holy heck, this game needs to figure it out. Okay, where'd he go? Wait, did I not just knock him down? Is he here? Where did I kill him? Oh, the imprisoned vanished. Oh, nice. Well, that feels really good. That's nice. That feels really good. So anyways, we started blasting. All right. Yeah, what's up, Raiders, man? How you doing today, Tormer? Tormer, thank you for the pro tip, dude. What's up, Emek? What's up, old school versus new? And Sash versus Savage, or sorry, Sash to Savage. I don't know where I got the verse from. And then Drowsy Meerkat. And welcome in here, everyone. Good to see y'all. I haven't watched you before until the raid, but I love your vibes already. Nice, thanks, man. I really appreciate that, actually. Thanks for the kind words, dude. Oh, it looks like we can go in here now. Oh, all the doors have opened. All the doors have opened. All right, this is good for us. So we can switch to Fi and put some work in here. So yeah, welcome in. I'm Hylian Descent. Y'all can call me Hylian or Joshua. And I actually stream in the mornings. If you're looking for a place to hang out at around 8 a.m. Eastern time, that's 2 p.m. Central European, welcome. You came to the right place. I do occasional night streams, maybe 2 days a week. I used to do them a lot more frequently. I try to do them every once in a while. And just to come hang out with the community, you know, do some more content. So if you're looking for something to watch during your workflow day or whatever, I'm known for Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, and Zelda. Hylian Descent, of course. But I'm a Nintendo baby at heart with a variety gamer's soul. And that's just my cheeky way to say I like playing a lot of different styles of games, whether on stream or off. But, you know, I grew up playing Nintendo games. I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate, especially coming from Wood's stream. You know, Nintendo baby diehard for sure. So yeah, we get down. We're checking out Hyrule Warriors. So last year I did my first ever Zelda marathon. And we're going to need to send Link down below. We have an enemy to deal with. Yeah, Link's already on it. Yeah, get rid of these dudes, Link. Go get them. So last year I did my first ever Zelda marathon, and it was a week of nothing but Zelda content. And I told the community that if we hit certain goals, I would play a bunch of games. Well, the community popped off, hit every goal, and I've been playing Zelda games for a year. We've been playing Zelda games for a year, and it's been insane. So we're playing like everything. We still have a bunch of retro stuff left. We got to play Zelda 1 second quests because I beat the original. We got to play Zelda 2. However, I plan to play a modded version that has a map because it's dope and modern, and I think that's cool. We have to play A Link Between Worlds. We have to do a massive archipelago randomizer. It's just like a big thing. I can explain it if you're interested. And then we have to finish Hyrule Warriors. We have to play a fan version of Ocarina called The Sealed Palace, which I've heard really good things about. And then we are looking to play the fan version of A Link to the Past, which is called... I don't remember what it's called, but it's cool. It's pretty popular. It's called The Goddess of Wisdom. And it's really, really sick. There's actually people have made a cartridge of it. Like one day I was in... One second here. One day I was actually at a game exchange and I saw a copy of this. Game, a Zelda game I had never seen before. And it was called like a Goddess of Wisdom. Well, turns out it's a fan game. I gotta save my base here. Thank you for saying something. And we're gonna play that as well. And I think that's it. Exclamation point Zelda, though. I think for the full list. Oh, we got a Dark Nut here. No, it's a Skelly boy. Okay, Girahim's doing something. Oh, it's because I sent Fi up there. Yeah, that's clear. Yeah, that Zelda roguelike dungeon game. Yeah, that's good. There's it's called Ocarina of Time: The Ultimate Trial. And then there's one for A Link to the Past, and it's called the Infinity Dungeons. Check them out. They're both pretty accessible and pretty easy to play. And if you need help setting them up, let me know. Ocarina of Time Ultimate Trial, and then the other one is called the Infinity Dungeons. And that one's even easier to set up because it's its own game. You just download it and press play. But the Ocarina of Time one, you have to... Actually, it's its own game as well. Anyways. Alright, we saved our base. Do they work on low NPCs? Yeah, they do. They're both very small end stuff for sure. It would be the equivalent of you just playing the original game. So as long as you can emulate pretty standard 64 stuff, they're totally worth checking out for sure. All right, let's send Link up here to make sure we stop some bleeding. And then we're going to play as Fi and we're going to fight some stuff. Let's go. Cronies got to go down first. Always kill the cronies first. This is rule 101 of any RPG boss fight. Always kill the boob cronies first. I just want to see Rupee Land. Yeah, we can set up Rupee Land soon. Yeah, I said I'm gonna play freaking Tingle's Wonderful Rupee Land. I'm not sure who asked for that, but we're doing it. All right, let's go ahead and charge up. That's a game? Yeah, so there was a couple Tingle games that didn't make it to America. There was 2, I believe. Well, there was 2 Tingle games, and 1 didn't make it to America, and 1 did, I think. And the one is called Tangle's Rosy Rupee Land, and it's a really weird side Zelda game where you play as Tingle. I think you're like trying to become a fairy. I don't know. I don't remember the plot. I think there's another one as well that's Japanese exclusive. I'm pretty sure there's a Japanese exclusive one as well. For those of you that have never seen this game before, good luck trying to follow it. You're welcome to ask questions and I can kind of guide you on what's going on. So this game's called Hyrule Warriors, and it's based off of the Dynasty Warriors games from ye old era, even though they made a new one recently. So it's essentially a battle strategy kind of like tactician game with also hack and slash. And you slay hordes of demons and enemies in the Zelda version demons. And meanwhile, there's objectives on the map that you have to control and pay attention to. So just as somebody said in the chat, Bogarts, you know, you have a keep that you have to defend, you have towers you have to take, objectives that you have to go through. Meanwhile, the whole game is based off of like this hack and slash kind of combat, and it's pretty interesting. The Dynasty Warrior games are more based off of like real life kind of fiction, non-fiction energy off the Chinese dynasties, but this one's based off the Zelda universe. There's also one for Fire Emblem. So if you've never seen these games, that's what we're showcasing tonight. It's called Hyrule Warriors. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Almost 200 hours in this game. This game seems like it has unlimited content. Yeah, this game seems like it has unlimited content. So I believe that. It really feels that way. It's insane. There are 4 Tingle games, and their names are amazing. What's up, Alex? Hey, good to see you. Yeah, thanks again for the raids. I appreciate that. Appreciate that sincerely. I was not expecting a raid to my night stream. He raided and ghosted, which I do that all. That's how I raid on Twitch, so I super respect that. Got to go and take care of other stuff outside of Twitch. That's how I'm a raid and runner. I'm a habitual raid and runner. So we have Temple of the Sacred Sword. So everything is led here. So let me just quickly lay the plot down for those that don't know this game. So I don't actually know what's going on in the story because I'm not paying attention, but the story is not canon, which means it's just an alternate universe style story. And when we got to this point, we actually split into the 3 timelines in the game. It's really interesting. We went to Twilight Princess for GameCube, we went to Skyward Sword for Wii, and we went to Ocarina of Time for Nintendo 64. And we had to go and we had to do battles in some of the most iconic locations in the Zelda universe. From the sealed grounds to the Palace of Twilight, the Lake Hylia, and the Water Temple. And it's like really interesting, right? And then now we're about to go to a battle at the Temple of the Sacred Grounds, which I think this is probably... I can't tell. It looks like it's probably Skyward Sword. That's what it looks like, right? Yeah, it's like a weird mishmash of classic Zelda. That's right, S-Pac, yeah. I subscribe to the fan theory that this game merges all the timelines back into one. All right, let's go and do the Temple of the Sacred Sword, right? This is going to be pretty crazy. Now, we have Zelda, and we have this blue-haired chick that's only a part of this game. So let's go ahead and take a breath, and let's go to the bazaar and buy some new weapons and stuff. and level up some of these characters. So Zelda's still level 1, which is a big problem, especially if we have to use her. So let's get her to level 10. Corrupted Sorceress Lady opens multiple timelines to get soul fragments. Last one's here in this temple. What chick is only in this game? Here, I'll show you her right now. Give me just a sec. This chick. Her name is Lena, or Lana, and she was actually designed for this game. Same thing with this guy named Wizro, and this chick, which is Linkle, which is just female Link, gender swap Link. Volga, I think, is also designed for this game. And Sia as well. We call her the Booba Witch because she's packing. Double barrel. Yeah. So some of these characters were made just for this game, which is why it's not canon, and it's like they took some liberties when they made the game. Looking respectively. I thought you meant this Master Sword girl. Yeah, no, Fi's in this game. Yeah, she's aight. She's aight. All right, let's go back. We have to buy stuff for Lana as well. She's already a good level because we were forced to use her a bunch at one point. So she's cooking already. Let's upgrade her. I wanted to look longer. Go ahead and get some Din's Fire. And then let's makes the special attack. Gives the warrior a second special attack gauge. What? That sounds insane. Why would I not go for that? New a combo attack for the spear. Actually, the Deku spear is my favorite. That's what I prefer to use on her. Yeah, let's level that up. That's what I'm going to use if I play with her. Unless for some reason her other weapon is better for the battle. All right, we got Din's Fire 3. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting in all these different skills. So of course, this game actually has a lot of depth. And there's skill trees, and there's gear, and there's fusing, and there's potions, and like it goes super deep. So there's like a lot going on in this game, and it's real hard to follow, I feel, if you've never played it. Even as I'm playing it, I'm kind of lost. So right now, I'm going through and I'm just doing what you would say battle prepping and getting myself prepared for the next battle, which feels like it's going to be pretty scary, so I'm a little worried. All right, she seems like she's ready to go. I don't think I need to do any smithing stuff. I don't even think we have the money to do that. We can sell some extra weapons that we don't need, though, and we might want to do that because we might want some cash. Spirit's Tomb, Sealing Tome. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell this one for $1,000. And let's go ahead and sell this one. Maybe we won't use the Deku Spear because we do have this really nice book that's 150 damage. So I think we're going to end up using that. All right, who's next? Zelda. Let's go ahead and see what Zelda can train here in the badge market. You playing on Switch too? I am. Yeah. And I think there's some noticeable performance differences on the Switch too. I didn't play this game on the Switch one, but people have told me that it feels like it's running just smoother all around. But I don't think this game had much trouble in the first place on the Switch one, right? So any differences aren't going to be terribly noticeable. Oh, all she gets is an empty bottle. An assist badge here. All right, and then let's go to the smithy. Is there anything we can sell? We'll sell this garbage rapier. All right, sick. Go back to Link real quick and then see if there's anything we can get here to upgrade. There is. Good, because we need upgrades for Link big time. Yeah, give me them upgrades. Yes. Nintendo and partners need to put some patches out. I couldn't agree more with that. Nice. Now we can do damage to enemies that put their guard up. Let's go ahead and make our special gauge fill a little bit faster. Let's make our special gauge fill a little bit more faster. And then this is for the fire wand. I don't think I'm going to be using the magic rod this time, so I'm going to hold off there. Yes, we needed a better potion. Yes. All right, we're good. Let's go and see if we can sell some junk. Yeah, look at all this stuff we can get rid of. All right, anything that's just 88. Some of the skills might be worth keeping, though, because you can fuse skills. So I'm going to keep some stuff, but I won't keep everything. Like, hold on. Cool. All right. I'm sure we could sell more stuff, but who cares? You know, I'm sure they could sell more stuff, but, like, who cares? I think we're good. We're only playing on normal, so. Did the Switch Hyrule Warriors have real frame rate issues? Yeah, it feels very smooth, Defender, on the Switch 2. It feels very smooth on the Switch 2. All right, we're going to use our new sword. 150 damage, the white sword. Now, hold on a second. What if we go do some fusing for the first time to the white sword? Because it has 3 empty spaces. Right? And then we can go ahead and put +3 strength. Yeah, look at that. Nice. And then why don't we add some light damage as well? Yeah. And then let's go ahead and add some plus rupees because I'm a greedy goblin. Now we're cooking. Now we're ready. We're ready. Yo, good night, Runic Dave. It was nice meeting you, dude. Thanks for joining the raid, y'all. All right, here we go. Super cool. Holy heck. That was very kind of Beat 'em Ups, man. He joined us today. He hung out in my stream and was watching. To come in and raid us tonight, that was a nice little cap to my day today. He kind of made my day today, I'm not going to lie. Y'all let him know. If y'all are hanging out after the raid and you see Wood again, let him know he made my day, all right? Can you do that for me? Can you let him know if you watch him again? I'd appreciate that. Yeah, he only made my day for sure. Thanks, man. Super cool. We're actually the same person, but how? Oh yeah, the blue-haired chick is also the booba chick, but they're the same, but they're not, obviously. The monster responsible for this? It's me. Uh-oh, is this Ganon? Tit for tat, stop. Yeah, Wood's cool for sure. You unlocked Link's 5th strong attack. The funny thing about this strong attack that I found is that you can actually trigger this strong attack before the weak attack combo is fully complete. So you press B 6 or 7 times, and then you can press X to trigger the strong attack, and it can break the enemy's guard. Okay. Let's try it. She does kind of look like Miku, right? Yo, thank you for the lurk, Watsy. Dude, Ganon, chill. You can't treat her that way, man. Please, please. Let it let it rest, Ganon. Please, dude. Hey, what's up, Nick? Long time no see. Look at her smug grin. What? Shit. Haha.
With the Gate of Souls closed in each era, Link and his allies were reunited. Sheik was at last revealed as Zelda, relieving much worry about her fate. Meanwhile, Ganondorf had recovered 3 of his 4 spirit fragments. He chose to leave Sia's body, her usefulness at an end. Free of Ganondorf's control but tragically corrupted, Sia resolved to make Link and the Triforce hers and hers alone.
Whoa.
Using powerful rituals to strengthen her forces, she redoubled her attacks on Hyrule. But all was not lost. Zelda directed her forces to the Temple of the Sacred Sword in search of the one thing that could save them all.
Looks like Twilight Princess, Sacred Grounds. I don't know, it's gonna be probably a hodgepodge. Okay, this battleground doesn't look friendly at all. I'm scared. I'm real scared. Let's go. I see that your Triforce has returned. Yes, mine and Link's too. Yeah. It's not clear exactly how, but Sia's powers should be a lot weaker. If we're going to counterattack, we have to do it now. Sia still holds the Triforce of Power. She won't be overtaken so easily. No, we can win, as long as we have the Master Sword. I believe Link possesses the spirit necessary to wield it. So we're going to have to get the Master Sword mid-battle, I think. That sounds sick. But Princess, the Master Sword is more than just a weapon, it's a barrier. It keeps a fragment of evil locked away. Once pulled, the spirit will be freed. True. Does that mean Demise is going to get released? The barriers surrounding the Temple of the Sacred Sword are made with a special type of magic. Pulling the Master Sword alone won't undo the barrier, not entirely. How can we be sure that Link is truly ready for this task? Because I believe in him. Hey! I believe in him too. Well, Link, if you're looking for a chance to prove yourself, this would be it. Then let's make haste for the Temple of the Sacred Sword. Oh, hell, here we go. Ooh, the music. What is this, dude? Awaken the 3 sealed statues. I was already on it because I want to be able to teleport around. So that's funny. Like, I was already on it because I wanted to be able to teleport around. So I've identified how important it is to be able to teleport in this game. I've learned my lesson. Uh-oh, are we about to get trapped or something? Okay, we'll save that. We might need that HP. Oh, some enemies randomly appeared. Ghost forces? What? Ghost forces, dude? They're yellow. Interesting. Interesting turn of events. We have ghosty boys. Okay. Oh, I missed. Oh, no, I got him. Good. All right, let's try all of our new combos, right? So, warrior info, Link. Whoa, that's a lot of bees. Nicolas Cage would be afraid. Not the bees. So we can do a combo that's 9 attacks in a row, or we can press Y after 4 of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and now let's try our combos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that it? Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize my special bar was up. I was testing something out. All right, anyways, let's go get this last sealed tower. Oh. All right, let's go. We got summoners. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, we just have to find them. That's fair. Can we not like take locations? I guess we can't take locations yet. So we just have to kind of kill them and then leave. That's fine. I guess we're not technically battling, and that's probably why. Like right at this moment, we're not technically battling. All right, I could just teleport, but I'm just gonna run there. I don't really care. Because, like, there's nothing happening right now that's, like, you know, in dire need of our attention. So we don't have to worry about switching to, like, our ocarina or anything. All right, summoner's got to go. I'll take these rupees. Oh, I thought that was rupees. Oops. Forgot these guys existed. This is actually awesome. Yeah, these ghost dudes are cool, man. All right, summoner. Nice. Midna's out here. We've never played with Midna before, so she's not leveled up or anything. Hopefully they don't force me to use her. Yeah, all these different Zelda remasters are really, really cool. I'd say the music in this game is actually my favorite part. Like, I'm actually having a blast playing it. But I think the music is actually the highlight of this game for me. Nice. Impa got to the statue, so it's activated. Sick. Keep Impa safe. Sure. I'm sure she'll be just fine. I'm sure she'll be just fine. I'll go up there just in case. I don't like this map. The map looks like it's supposed to be linear, but there's so many diagonals and turns, it makes it really annoying. The only straight lines are latitudinal, which would be nice if it wasn't longer from east to west. Okay. Yeah, this map is weird. I agree. 2 more statues remain. We must protect our allies. Okay. Summoner's going down. Nice. It's going to be nice playing the Age of Imprisonment here later this year or next year. Winter. It's going to be super nice playing that game. All right, next statue has been activated. Thank goodness. Oh, there's like a stuff happening way back behind our base. Way down this way. Yeah? I just realized where Impa was. Oops. Impa left. We might have already lost. Yeah, we did. We accidentally lost. I wasn't paying attention. All right, well, at least we get to listen to more of this dope soundtrack. All right, let's try again. I didn't realize that there's a statue was back here. I was wondering where the third statue was. The whole time. I was like, where's the third statue at? Like, isn't there 3 pieces of the Triforce? 3 statues? All right. All right, at least we know what's happening now. Take 2, yeah. This is not the first time this game has made me take 2. Even on normal difficulty, this game gets tough in a really good way. They weren't afraid to, they didn't pull any punches in this game, that's for sure. They did not pull any punches, that's for sure. All right. All right, activate this. And then we're gonna run back. And we're gonna go do, so Impa goes first, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna go all the way back to the beginning now and get prepared for Impa. Yeah, I didn't know, dude. She's all the way back here. I just didn't expect there to be a statue all the way at the very front. I was just confused on what was even happening. All right. But I guess that's a good example of how this game is a strategy game first. Even though it is, you know, a hack and slash experience, it really is a strategy game. Like that, you have to pay attention to that kind of stuff. There's a lot of different ways you can lose in this game. Like that's the vibe of this game. There's a lot of different ways to lose. All right. Statue has been discovered. Okay, Impa's heading there now. Good stuff. Let's pull out the ocarina and let's not be lazy this time. I'm gonna head up here and do some housekeeping real quick. And then we'll teleport back there once Impa gets closer. I guess Lena's fine. I think we have to go and see the statues first. Then they can head to the statues. That's how this works. So let's go in here real quick and go take a look at the statue. Yeah. Now... Alright, now that statue's been activated. Let's run over and do the other one real quick. Then we'll go help Impa. I think she'll be fine. Okay, the doors are open. Finally. Okay, good. All right, here's the last statue. Boom, got it. All right, let's go back and help Impa now. Magic Stash Troop, you gotta go. Impa's out here getting her butt kicked by some ghosts. Get it together, Impa. Aren't you the guard of Hyrule? Get it to. All right, let's go get these. Go get these diamonds. We got troops running in here for days. Let's go get this diamond over here. I could use a rescue over here. Frick. Okay. We gotta go. We gotta go. Hey, Blana. We can't let anybody die. So. Let's go. Defeat the magic stash troops immediately. Oh, the keep bosses are finally appearing. Good. Good. I've been wondering why I don't have access to keep bosses and actually taking keeps. Okay, thank goodness. So they kind of made me wait on that. All right, 6. So we might be able to take this keep. Not yet. Okay. We have to wait for the NPC to show up here. I think they're coming right now. All right, there he is. Darunia, yo, get up in there, dude. All right, Midna's in trouble. Let me go help Midna out. Magic stash troops are apparently priority. At least that's what the game said. Yeah, magic stash troops defeat weakens the enemies. I see. So it's kind of like I can't really ignore those dudes. All right, summoner's got to go. All right, let me go check on Lena. Looks like we have a magic stash troop again. Impa foolishly goes on her own. I often found her fighting Volga. Yeah, thinking she's tough. Minna's advancing towards the seal. Good. Seems like all of the enemies are starting to thin out slowly. Kind of. Seems like they're kind of thinning out here. All right, let's go, Midna. Come on. All right, nice. Next seal. Yo, thank you for the lurk. Next seal done. Can we get a keep boss around here? No. Keep in the safe. I am. Stop yelling at me, game. You're making me feel like I'm doing something wrong. All right, let's go and help out Darunia. This is an interesting challenge so far. It feels very chill, but you do have to be paying attention. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a ton going on, but there is. All 3 statues have been activated. All right. Here we go. So you know something bad's about to happen. Whoa, a ton of ghosts just spawned. Whoa. A ton of ghosts. I asked for it, didn't I? I was like, dude, something bad's about to happen. Somebody's pulling the strings. Yep. All right, our enemy's about to get revealed. Defeat the commander of the ghost forces. What? Lena? Why am I all of a sudden fighting her? We gotta fake. Well, I showed up in the right place because I'm just instantly fighting her. So we're doing okay here. Okay, Impa's in danger. I have to leave. I have to literally just walk away from this fight. I have to go help Impa because we're not going to lose this again. Your intuition's on point today. Go, go, go. Now, we did get a checkpoint, so it's not as big of a deal this time. I think we got a checkpoint, so... Why are we fighting Lena? It's like a fake version of her. There's some nonsense going on, and it's like a fake version of her. All right, Minda's in danger. We need to go help immediately. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Darunia is probably just going to be next and for sure need help. All right, let's go fight. Let's go fight Ghost. Ghost Lena's got to go down. Shredded. You freed the ghost forces. What does that mean? They're going to stop fighting me? That's what that probably means, right? She said, I guess you're not as easy to trick as you look. Lena has temporarily left the battlefield. Okay. They said, oh, what are we doing? The ghosts are waking up. Oh. What's going on? All right, here we go. Temple doors open. Who shall wield the sacred sword has appeared. Excuse our trespassers. All right, all the ghost forces died at once. Cool. That's kind of sick. All right, dope. That feels good. Oh, but enemy forces have arrived. All right. So we're in the temple. We are in the Twilight Princess Temple of Time. I just realized where we actually are. We're in the Twilight Princess Temple of Time right now. That's actually a dungeon. That's where we are. This is actually sick as heck. I'm actually super stoked about this. I love this dungeon so much. I love that I'm seeing more of it. That's a re-dead. Shredded. Right. Those things creep me out as a kid. Oh, dude, same. Are you kidding, Hessian? Holy heck. Nice. What the heck just happened? I don't know what the heck that was, dude. Sick. I'll take it. This is epic as hell. I know. This is crazy, dude. Hook shot him. The door's open. There's the sword. There it is, dude. As soon as we pick it up, we're probably going to be doing like a reverse battle out of here. And we're going to have to like do a, maybe like this might not be the end of the battle. Like, I don't know. It could be like a reverse battle out, or this could just lead to a new conflict. I don't know. We're about to find out. Yeah, boy. Nice. Oh no, it's Wizrobe. It's Wizrobe without a B. What did he do? Uh-oh. Yeah, dude, you made a mistake, buddy. He said, wait, what? Mistakes were made. I feel like I'm playing Street Fighter 2 and I'm just comboing this dude in the corner. Oh, he got out. Where'd he go? He's temporarily retreated. That's right. Wizroad is repelled. Dark forces are receiving reinforcements. Whoa! The map just blew up red. That's not good. Uh-oh. The map just got real bad. All right, let's take this keep real quick. And then we gotta teleport back. We gotta teleport. Cover Zelda's retreat to the temple. Yo, can we get a keep, boss? Thank you. You made me work for that one. You made me work for that one. Thanks. Can I open this chest real quick? Come on. Everyone stop the battle. Pause everything. I need to open a chest. Thank you. Back to the action. Shredded. Shredded. All right, let's go. Who's screaming? I could really use a rescue over here? Frick. I still have to pay attention to the other characters, not just Zelda? Uh-oh. Alright, well, we gotta go help. Oh no, I'm getting redeaded. I'm getting redeaded. I'm getting redeaded. Stop. I'm getting redeaded. Bruh. What did that one guy do? He existed. All right, I'm sure Zelda's fine. Let's go back this way real quick and make sure this stays nice and clean, because if we don't want to lose this base here. Yeah, let's just clear this place up real quick. Help our soldiers out real quick. Dude, they just keep spawning as I'm killing them, I swear. Whatever, I did what I could there. Let's go make sure Zelda's okay. I think she's just stopped fighting here in the same exact position I left her in. It's like I cleared everything up for her to walk forward, and she stood here and just kept fighting stuff. Like, what are you doing? Wasn't the whole point, like, you were supposed to run? What? What are you doing? Run, please. She's just standing here. She's just hanging out. Cool, thanks, Zelda. Great AI. Great game. I got better AI out of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sega Genesis. Oh, she's stuck again. She's stuck on a single enemy again. Look at her. Look at her back here. Oh, what do I do? Oh, there's one enemy. Like, please, just move. I hate you, Zelda. Yo, what's up, Ken Y, man? Oh, thank you, dude. Dude, what a kind thing to say, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much, man. Good to see you back in here. Okay, Zelda, the way's cleared for you, princess. There's not a single enemy in front of you. All right, I'm gonna have to go help everyone else. I'm gonna have to go help everyone else. Lena's about to get destroyed here. Yeah, appreciate that. That was super cool for you to take the time to say that, man. Thank you. Good to see you back in here, Ken Y. I remember you've been in the chat before, or it might have just been, you know, maybe when you followed, but I do remember your name. Thank you. Thanks for lurking on my show. I really do hope you enjoy it. Appreciate you tuning in for my little night stream as well. My little cheeky night stream. Okay. Okay, dude, come on. I already knew Lena was gonna need help. Like, that's why I was walking towards her. That's exactly why I was heading here. But we have to be careful because we're about to lose the main base potentially. If that's... Zelda is in danger? Oh, wow. I didn't realize Zelda was gonna keep getting attacked. I thought she was safe. That's not good. I thought she was safe. I thought she was done. I thought we were just focusing on other stuff. Looks like Zelda's just as much of a big baby as she always has been. Big baby Zelda, don't worry, I'm coming to save you. Okay. She's a princess. That's why she has a contractor like you. Thanks. Thanks for making me feel real good about my position in Hyrule. I'm just a contractor. Yo, what up, Flippy, man? How you been, dude? All right, let's go fight Wizro. I know, this music is insane, right? All right, let's go, buddy. You ran from me like a punk. You're going down, Wizro. Let's go. Super Saiyan! Ah! Ah! Nice. All right, I think we're done. Yeah, we just beat the level. I'm not gonna lie, that got a little dicey. That got a little bit dicey there because Zelda needed help again, and I was real worried that maybe Lena was gonna need help again. So for a moment there, I panicked. For like a brief moment, I was like, I thought to myself, I could lose this. The thing that made this not bad was that the keep, I didn't have to defend the keep. Like, I didn't have to defend the keep. I just had to go and fight the boss. If I had to defend that keep, I would have lost it. Yeah, they can get challenging. Right, like if they would have made me defend that keep as well as fight Wizro, then like I would have been gone. Hey. Nice. Not bad. GG's, dude. Not bad at all. Oh, nice. You're offering me a nice slice of cheese? Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Whew. Yeah, that was brutal. That was tough. Temple of Souls. What? Temple of Souls. Twilight Princess. Epilogue. Wait. Doesn't epilogue imply we beat the game or something? A section or speech at the end of a book or play that serves as a comment or a conclusion to what has happened. Limited. Recommended. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, hold on a second here. I'm just reading something real quick. Do-do-do, yeah, don't worry. I don't even care. I'm spoiling myself because I want to know what's going on and I'm confused. Since I'm not like terribly into the story. I don't care about your cookies, man. I don't care about your website. Can you just please give me the info that I want? It's so hard to get information about games nowadays. without being dropped into 15 news websites that have nothing to do with video games. It's like, can you just tell me at all what I'm looking for? Like, no IGN, I don't need you in here. Dude, how much to this game is there? How much to this game is there? Holy frick, this game is thick. Right, so like, what are we at? We're on mission, the Temple of the Sacred Sword, which, this is all confusing, so I can't even tell where we are. But then it's like epilogue, but then after we do this battle, I think a whole new thing's about to start. It's really hard to read this page. Like, I don't understand how to read this at all. It's super confusing. Temple of Souls. There we go. Then there's the, okay, then we go to the Valley of Seers. Then we go through the grand finale, maybe, but there's a bunch of side stories. Do they force you, for those that have played this game, do they force you to do the extra arcs? Yo, thank you, Noko. How you doing, man? So I'm reading this page. It's like, so there's a Wind Waker arc. There's a Ganondorf arc. There's like Sia's Tale. Like, it's all, it doesn't show it the way the game does, so it's really confusing. Yeah, like, so we're going through this thing called an epilogue right now. But in all reality, there's still Ganondorf's arc and then the grand finale. Yeah, like, I'm just trying to do the main story and be done with it. That's like what I'm asking. Like, but what if I read this guide, there's the prologue. Then there's Ocarina of Time. We did that. Twilight Princess. We did that. Skyward Sword. We did that. Then there's the epilogue. We're about to do the final level of the epilogue. Then it says Ganondorf. So there's the Gerudo Desert, the Valley of Seers, and Hyrule Field. Then there's the grand finale. So I think if we're talking just main story, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missions left. And it all ends with Ganon, which, of course, I mean, I don't need to be spoiled for that. Right. So there's only 6 levels left of the main story to finish. And then from there, there's like side stuff. And then the definitive edition adds even more stuff. Like, here, I'll pull it up on the screen really quick. And those of you that played the game can correct me.
Thanks for coming back tonight.
Oh, thank you, Exhaustion.
Day Hype 3.
Ah, see, okay, thank you, Bogart. So the Wind Waker stuff is extra. Oh, exactly. So this is the main game right here. So take a look. Like, this is the main game. So we already did these 4, which is the prologue. Then we did Ocarina, Twilight, Skyward. And then we just did the War of Spirit, which is right here. We just did the... Dude, why is this website like this? Stop. We just did the War of Spirit. So next would be the Valley of Seers. Then I think we have to do the Ganondorf arcs. This is not like Linkle. This is game story. And then we finish at the grand finale. So yeah, we don't have to do anything extra. That's good. As much as I'm enjoying this game, I have zero intentions of doing any extra content at this moment. I'm literally just trying to beat the game because I said I would, and then maybe we'll play more in the future, but I just want to move on to other Zelda games. Like, this game's cool, I'm not gonna lie, but like I'm in the mood to play like regular Zelda games, and I'm just trying to get through this game. You don't find that doesn't happen too often on my stream. Like I don't like spoil myself. I like to enjoy games, but for me, this game is 100% a kind of, I'm just playing it to get it done. I'm just playing it to get it done. Like, and then I'll maybe come back in the future and do side stuff. I do love Wind Waker. It's my favorite Zelda. So that might be fun to go back and do. That would be super cool to play as Toon Link. I would like that a lot, right? So like, yeah, we'll go back for sure and do extra stuff, but I don't have a ton of intentions to like stick around on this game. I want to get back to playing Oracles of Ages and Seasons, A Link Between Worlds, you know, all those goodies. They drop a banging remix of Mogera's theme, do they? Oh man. Yeah, I have all, these are all the characters I have from the definitive edition, at least right now. You can't see behind the camera, but it's Zelda, Lena, and Sheik behind the camera. Thank you so much, Exhaustion, for the 5 months, dude. And thank you, Noko, for the 6, dude. Or sorry, for the 37. I hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. That's the most gorgeous Zelda depictions. One of the most. Yeah, this version of Zelda, this is like this is like a Twilight Princess version. I'd argue Twilight Princess Zelda is like one of the best. This is almost cooler than Twilight Princess. This is like if you take Twilight Princess Zelda and make her kind of sexier. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm just saying, like, that's what this is kind of like. Like they took Twilight Princess Zelda and they just kind of upped her a notch. This whole game is overly sexy. Like they were just like, yo, let's just make her fly. Yo, you know that Zelda that was super dope and like regal and like royal? Like in Twilight Princess, she's like very royal and regal. And then they were like, nah, just make her sexy. Yeah, like they took the royal out of her a little bit and were like, nah, just make her a badass. She like she's not wearing a dress, she's wearing armor and a corset. How do you get more badass than that? You know what I mean? Like they took the dress off of her and they were like, nah, girl, we're gonna give you we're gonna give you pauldrons, we're gonna give you armor, and we're gonna give you a corset, and you're about to slay. Yeah, this is no nonsense Zelda right here. But yeah, don't worry. I think we'll do the Wind Waker stuff. I just want to finish the game so I feel accomplished, and then I think we will do the Wind Waker stuff for those that are looking forward to it. Like I said, I normally don't approach games like this on Twitch. My community knows that, you know, y'all know that. I like to take my time. I am kind of like pushing this game along a little bit because I just want to be done with it and then maybe play more. I will say though, as I said earlier, I am having fun with the game, and that's all that matters. It is a blast. It is really good, and the more I play it, the more I enjoy it. So I'm really happy we came back to it and that we're diving into it further. I think the first Hyrule Warriors game that I'm gonna truly sink my teeth into is gonna be the new one. I think the new one is going to be the one that I really around and find out with. Because even Age of Calamity, I didn't really give it the time it deserved. Right? Like, I didn't really go and do all the side quests. I didn't upgrade my armor. I think the next one is going to be the one that I really focus on. Even if I did miss out on some cool stuff in some of these older ones. I think that's kind of my mindset towards these games right now. Because it's going to be canon. I'm going to want to suck all the lore out of it. I'm going to suck it dry from that lore, baby. All right, anyways, I'm out of here, chat. I'm out of here. I'm done, dude. I'm out of my mind. I'm tired, dude. Let's get out of here. Thank you so much for coming out, everybody, dude. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Seriously, I appreciate you. I'm ending a little bit earlier than I intended. Just about 20 minutes. I try to go for 4, but I'm good. These missions are like an hour long, so I don't see myself doing another one of these without going past my bedtime. So bear with me. I'm gonna chill out. I think we're done here. That was fun though, man. That was a lot of fun. I seriously hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did playing it. It was fun. I really do hope y'all enjoyed hanging out as much as I did, because I'm really happy I showed up tonight to do this. It was seriously a blast. So one more time, big shout outs to the raids tonight. We had Kells raid us here from Hyrule Gaming Group, and we had beat 'em ups roll in as well, which was such a surprise. If you're still hanging out after the wood raid, jump in the chat and let me know you're out there, man. That was pretty cool of y'all to pop in here like that. Seriously, that was real cool, man. I don't expect people to stick around after a raid. You know, it's just Twitch culture. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. No expectations ever. But I do want to just say thanks, and I hope you enjoyed hanging out for a couple hours. Get some sleep, enjoy a gifted sub, Old School. It's cool having you in the chat. And I hope that y'all have a good Wednesday and Thursday. I am taking off the next 2 days, y'all. I am taking off the next few days, and I'll be back on Friday. Friday we're gonna be playing some Fields of Mystria, and it'll be a beautiful return stream, relaxing, chill. We'll bring some good energy in, and we'll wrap up the week together here this Friday. All right. I think it's gonna be the vibe for sure. So even if you're not into Fields of Mystria, if you're looking for something to do around 8 a.m. Eastern time, that's 2 p.m. Central European for the overseas family, come on by. We'll be chilling. For those that are new around these parts, you'll also find me over there on YouTube, and you'll find me over in all these socials, you know, who cares, whatever. And then we got Discord. So join us, man. We hang out all day. Again, Zelda, AC, whatever, cozy games, you know. I don't use that word too often, but I am a cozy creator. I really should own it more often. I don't know. I fight it sometimes. I really should own it more often though. So if you're looking for those vibes, man, thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate y'all. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I think we will go ahead and drop a raid. I think when you get a raid so supportive and you get so much love, I do think sometimes it's nice to give back to the community of Twitch. So if y'all want to grab yourself a raid message, if the mods want to share some raid messages, and we'll go drop a raid off to one of my favorite creators of all time. They are by the name of Mads World, and I haven't had a chance to raid them in a long time. We're gonna go visit our friend Mads World. It looks like they're on a break right now, but who cares? We're gonna raid them anyways. And if you want to watch some Stardew Valley, you can hang out. If not, that's okay too. I think they might have took a break from streaming at some point, and maybe they're just getting back or something. But let's go say what's up to Mads World. All right, they're super cool, man. I really do enjoy their content, so we'll go drop some love off to them. And on that note, fam, this is Highly in Descent signing off from another wonderful Hyrule Gaming Group production. If I don't see y'all here on Friday, I'll see you when I see you. Don't forget to game on, and of course, as always, peace. Wrap it up, and on to the next episode. Peace. All right, fam. Love y'all and appreciate y'all. Of course, honored to be a part of your evening routines, and I'm glad y'all enjoyed the night stream. I think we'll be doing another one this week, so look forward to it, all right? But otherwise, until next time, this is Highly in Descent signing off. Peace, and hit them cat jams, baby. Enjoy Mads World stream. Peace.